expect from filthy little heathens. Here's what you get when races are diverse. Their skins are hellish red. They're only good when dead. They're
the whole block. Yeah, the whole block. Come out. Yeah, Noonie. The boys round the corner selling all that bag. Wonder why the boy be acting all sad. I want the green, I want the bread, I want the cash. If you don't give it up, then bitch, we acting sad. Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad? Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad? Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad? Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad?
Hood star status, nigga, savage man mentality. Going off this blunt, kush ain't that nigga can fuck with me. When I hit the club, man, they show a nigga hella love. Foes on the wheel, make your dubs look like jiggle balls. Stunting is a hobby, and my pocket full of petty, yeah. Known on the block, in the trap, I do double up. Already got credit, you niggas need to double up. Whole block in this bitch, so gonna get your bubble up. SADAGE, sad. Ain't no need to hide, cause I'm coming to your pad. Tanks, automatics, machine guns, and axes. Intruder, boot up, you shoot up and in the casket. Money sack tall, ha, that's why I'm laughing. You just talk, your mouth steady procrastinating. Money sack tall, ha, that's why I'm laughing. Whole block in this bitch, and everybody said, nigga.
The boys round the corner selling all that bag. Wonder why the boy be acting all sad. I want the green, I want the bread, I want the cash. If you don't give it up, then bitch, we acting sad. Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad? 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 Oh, savage motherfucker. Hey, cornbread and eating no cabbage motherfucker. Like why you ain't selling all that babbage motherfucker? That pistol to your taint, I gotta have it motherfucker. Fake niggas brown, no, like Vegas on the down low. I'm Ali in the ring, bitch, and it's round four. I rep the cat and probably the reason why my town blow. But if I don't, bitch, I'm acting savage with the calico. I go to church just to ring your bell. Deposit bullets while you read your mail. I'm nuts, I need a sale. I know the police on my ass, but I don't leave a trail. But I put the chips on your head and they gon' leave you. Hey, grab that llama, leave him screaming to his mama. 3 just like piranha, with a Glock that Futurama. I don't think you want this drama, nigga, don't get embarrassed. Nigga, we acting sad, pussy, we acting sad. The boys round the corner selling all that bag. Wonder why the boy be acting all sad. I want the green, I want the bread, I want the cash. If you don't give it up, then bitch, we acting sad. Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad? Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad? Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad? Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad?
I ain't a savage in the street, but I'm a savage on these beats. I ravage on these tracks, every time it's like a feast. Got that cabbage on my mind, so you know I'm gonna eat. Man, you bad, but stop that line, you ain't even seen a leaf. That's SAVAGE, savage. I see you trying to reach a level, but you can't grab it. DWB is on the mic, so when I pass it, you know it's going to the hands of another savage.
I'm a wolf, I'm a fox, I'm a bull, I'm a ox. I'm a lion, not a tiger, I'm a fucking game cop. Let the fucking game rock. With them savage ass niggas, the whole fucking block. Part 2, we getting bigger. We some monsters, we some beasts, we some ghouls, we some goblins. I'm broke, nigga. That means I'm fucking robbing. Leave your ass slobbing in the middle of the street. I'm a motherfucking beast, I'm savage.
The boys round the corner selling all that bag. Wonder why the boy be acting all sad. I want the green, I want the bread, I want the cash. If you don't give it up, then bitch, we acting sad. Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad? Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad? Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad? Sad, bitch, like why he acting sad?
What up, motherfuckers? It's your boy, if you can read, D-Rock. It's on back. I probably have to mirror my screen But anyway, fuck all that. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? We got a few people in the box. You know what I'm saying? I know Israel Mills is still over there cooking up. You know what I'm saying? So y'all enjoy that. I'll be here waiting on y'all when y'all get through. But in the meantime, go ahead and get this shit started. You know what I'm saying? I might have to rethink that panel shit because these panels be getting crazy, man. These panels be getting wild. Matter of fact, let me do this here. Topic for today is if you don't like you, why the fuck should I like you? Why should I like you if you don't like you? And what I mean by you don't like you, I could tell that you don't like you because you came outside with a wig on, makeup that was caked up makeup, and a fake body. You know what I'm saying? Covered in a sheen or a Fashion Nova fit. Y'all think that's cute. It ain't. Y'all think that's what men want. It ain't. It ain't. Oh, we still getting smashed. You'll get smashed if you had on a burlap sack, dummy. You know what I'm saying? Why you calling the women dummies? Because you going to get your body cut up. Ain't nobody told y'all to go cut your goddamn body up to put fake ass in it. Ain't nobody told y'all that. Damn sure not the motherfucking men. And if a nigga did tell your ass that, you need to check his ass. Like, damn, nigga, you don't like me for what I am and who I am, then fuck you, nigga. But now you'll be like, well, okie dokie, George. Looking ass dummy. That's why I'm gonna call y'all bitches dummies. You know what I'm saying? Who do that shit? I don't give a fuck. You ain't got to like me. You ain't got to watch me. You ain't got to pay attention to me. You damn sure ain't got to be with me because I'm taken by somebody who ain't got none of the shit that I just named. She ain't got no fake ass lashes. She ain't got no fake ass hair. She ain't got no fake ass ass. None of that shit. None of that shit. And we had conversations about the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like we salute Hassan. So it ain't like, those conversations aren't had, but she hairy as fuck. She said, I get that shit from my daddy. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But what I'm telling you is how you are, that's what the fuck I like. You ain't got to change shit. But if it's something that you feel like you want to do, by all means do it. Just don't expect for me to be here, you know what I'm saying, when you get back. Cause that ain't what the fuck that ain't what I like. If that's what I liked, then I would have been out there looking for a chick with a fake ass. You know what I'm saying? Not you. So like I said, and I'm just keeping it 100. I ain't trying to be mean or nothing. But wherever you go get that fake ass from, go get the fake nigga that you want to be with. Why you there? Cause I'm not putting up with that shit. Y'all take away from the intimacy when we have to run our goddamn hands through y'all hair and goddamn attempt to skip over the tracks. But of course, y'all ain't even gonna let a nigga put their hand in y'all motherfucking head if it's full of motherfucking tracks or it's a bullshit ass wig on your goddamn head. Again, it takes away from the motherfucking intimacy. Y'all wonder why a motherfucker the only thing they do is da 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 da. Cause bitch, that's the position that you really put a motherfucker in. Can't touch you a certain way, can't look at you a certain way, and da 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 da. Matter of fact, a lot of these bitches with these botched bodies, they be trying to fuck with bodysuits on and shit. The bodysuit that cover up, like it covers the breast, covers up the goddamn horribleness that these bitches call their stomachs, and it snaps in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So you got access to the pussy, but and they think they bad. Yeah, you bad looking, motherfucker. You ain't sexy. You just bad looking. You know what I mean? And I really don't give a fuck who don't want to hear this shit. This is what the fuck I'm gonna talk about. Straight up. Because I keep hearing motherfuckers talk about we like this shit, we like this shit. No the fuck we don't. Just because y'all still getting fucked, that don't mean that's what we like. Y'all haven't learned yet that we gonna fuck regardless. But getting a man ain't the same as keeping a man. Just like Jeff said it on Israel show. You can get a man to come, but can you get a man to stay? Pun intended. You can get a nigga to come over. You can get a nigga to bust a nut in you, but can you get that nigga to stay once he did that? With your fake ass, your fake titties, with your low self esteem, with your I don't like my motherfucking self. That's why I'm wearing this costume of another bitch. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all. And this is my first time trying this little YouTube live shit. So, and I know they probably ban this or do whatever because I curse too much. Yet on this same platform, I can see shootings and all that other stuff. Man, y'all be tripping. That's why I'm like, what algorithm? I don't see no algorithm suppressing that, but it's all good. But yeah, this is one of the gripes that we have with the ladies in our community. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even like y'all motherfucking self, but y'all be wanting us to like y'all. You don't like you. It starts with you first. Well, I thought that's what men. You thought that's what men like. You don't have the mind of a man, so stop thinking this is what men like. We like y'all how y'all are, and if the dude don't like you for who you are, they ain't the dude for you. Point blank. Period. So I get Uncle Jeff when he made that point. Women want men that don't want them. What's up, Classic Creole? I know I said something to y'all in the chat, but let me formally welcome y'all, Emperor Kojak, the mob boss extraordinaire, Raj Will, and I said what's up to you, Hassan, but ain't it won't kill me to do it again. Salute to you, Hassan Tahir, Miss Classic Creole, and I meant what I said too, Classic Creole in the other chat in the is chat. We respect women like you, and we respect you because of just how you carry yourself just in these chats. Like, people don't understand this is a representation. You know what I mean? And how you carry yourself in the public, how you carry yourself around men, you know what I'm saying, says a lot about you. If you come off respectful, then you're going to be respected. If you come off as a classy woman, a classy person, then we're going to respect you as a classy person. We're not going to call you out your name. We're not like we respect that. We put that on the pedestal, you know what I'm saying? And then when we put y'all on the pedestal, we could talk about that for an hour and a half and that'll get overlooked. But then you started. I'm not saying that you do this, classy, but other people be doing this. But then you were just bashing black women when you were saying, no, stop putting y'all selves in that category. Stop putting decent black women in the category of the stuff that appalls us, because we don't. We don't. I'm telling y'all, as a man, we don't classify y'all as women. Therefore, we not going to treat y'all as women. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for a dude to let go a woman that he know was a good woman. And women know this. Women know this. Yeah, he found out, or he realized that I was a good woman. Now he can't stop calling me. Now he's stalking me and da 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 da. Yeah, because he know he fucked up. He lost a good woman. We don't mind losing a POS. You know what I'm saying? We don't, bro. Yeah, I'm on the app I'm going live from my phone. Like I said, I'm gonna try this out, Corey, because while I don't have a panel and while there is no back and forth interaction, I'm just gonna monologue through the live. It's 8 on both of them right now, but I'm watching to see if there's a differentiation in the numbers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I'm saying, like, and we know y'all lying when y'all say that y'all doing it for the men. We know y'all lying because we don't want that. I swear we don't. And y'all know that because, and this is the thing, that's why we don't really try to listen to y'all. Not no disrespect, but we just try not to listen to y'all because we know y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Because y'all are saying one breath, We're getting this done. We're putting this makeup on because this is what men like. But then at the same time, y'all will see and know that men are marrying women who are more conservative. Actions speak louder than words, ladies. Actions speak louder than words. And yes, just because a couple of them get married or a couple of them get put on pedestals of praise, y'all think that's the majority, or y'all think that's the masses. No, no. Don't nobody want to campaign in real life in front of people that they do business with, and you know what I'm saying, people who respect them with something that looks like she was walking down fucking Stewart Avenue back in the damn day. Like, you got her off the strip. Somebody said this on their panel, and I think it was this might be risky. Somebody was like, no, real life ain't how Pretty Woman was. You can't turn no prostitute ass chick into something that a Fortune 500 type of person could bring to a damn a function, a office party. You know what I'm saying? Man, get out of here. You just won't. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all lying, talking about y'all want it, y'all want it. Obviously, y'all want it because y'all still messing with them. Y'all still sleeping with them. Trying to sleep with y'all ever since we learned what the fuck our penis was for besides pissing. The fuck is you talking about? And I threw off my ex-wife for years. Had her thinking that I liked it. What the fuck she was. Like, she was my type. And that's fucked up. She wasn't even my type, but I still married her. So we had kids together. I was trying to do the right thing. But that bitch wasn't my type. All bitches are my type. Because I'm a fucking straight man. As long as you are a woman, motherfucker, and you ain't hideous looking, almost guaranteed you my type. Fuck is you talking about? That's why, me and my wife be having these conversations and shit like that. I'm like, y'all don't understand. If I go to Istanbul, I guarantee it's gonna be a bitch that I can see that I'll be like, ooh, I'll marry her. I'll spend the rest of my life with that beautiful motherfucker. I can go anywhere in this fucking world and find somebody beautiful, just beautiful enough, and just mindset cool enough. And the bitch ain't even got to speak my language. I'm not, and the woman don't even have to speak my language. And she's attractive enough, and she smile when she say, hey, spend the rest of my life with her. So this whole thing of y'all going to get botched BBLs to try to pull you a dude, oh hell you ain't. You trying to compete with the females that your nigga looking at. Not realizing that he just looking at the bitch. He ain't finna go goddamn do no extra shit for this person. He looking. But y'all don't understand that because y'all don't have no real conversations with the people that y'all be with, man. Because when me and my girl be in the grocery store, we both be looking. Look at this bitch with her monkey out in them tights. And look at her. Look. She pulling it up so that monkey goddamn be even more exposed. Fuck out of here. You think I think that's cute? No, I think she's a fucking slut. The bitch ain't got no drawers on. Pussy probably stink because she ain't got no drawers on. It's just rubbing against the nasty ass tights she got on. But with your fucker though, yeah, the fuck. Unless the bitch smells like sanitation, and I wasn't in a relationship, and you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of caveats to that, but yeah, I would. But fucking her and taking her seriously ain't the same thing. And I know y'all will try to flip that on us, where you should be taking your body more seriously. No, the fuck I shouldn't. I should have more discipline. I should have more control. But man, please. The same women that say they love God will crucify us for even having this thing in us that God put in us. The desire to procreate. You know what I'm saying? Because let me talk to the men in the relationships. Tell me if I'm lying, fellas. It's mighty funny that when a female wants a baby, or you know about this. When a female wants a baby, I don't give a damn what age she is. When a female wants a baby, fucking is number one on the priority list. Number fucking one. Oh, I'm trying to have a baby. We need I'm ovulating and we need to fuck. 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 The demand is motherfucking high. We better be able to perform then, right? But in the same breath, y'all will get mad at a motherfucker for having this motherfucking drive that we had called a sex drive. Newsflash, ladies, the shit is supposed to last us our entire lives. But, you know, the generations back then knew that. That's why they had 13, 14, 15 fucking kids. It wasn't until, like, I want to say the mid to late 90s where having that many kids was frowned upon. Because we're in the system where, because we talking about after a lot of little mini recessions, yeah, it was frowned upon to have 14, 15 kids because they packaged us and told us that the only way we are anything in this world is if we had a job. Which I'm about to digress for a second. Because when y'all bring up these stats about black men being unemployed, that means black men ain't working for a motherfucker that's reporting how many employees they got. That don't even attribute or account for the men that are working their own jobs, created their own business, or doing their own thing. So unemployed ain't the same thing as not having a motherfucking job or business. I just want to put that out there. What up, Is? Corey Love, what up, bro? I know I seen you in the chat, but I don't know if I said what up to you. But what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All we missing is JD, and we'll have the goddamn the Furious Foe, which we growing because if Ron Mack ever nailed down a time slot, he can be part of the Furious Five. You know what I'm saying? Right now we the Furious Four with Corey Love in the morning, Israel Mills. You know what I'm saying? Right after that, and me somewhere along the lines. Then you know we guarantee to get a JD nightcap. I'm a Gen X nigga, so yeah, y'all might miss dinner a few times. Fuck around with me. We the general. I come from the generation of oh, you on your motherfucking own. You better find something in there to eat. But if I do decide to cook, you better bring your ass in here and sit down at this damn table and get this good meal. Straight up. But I see the sis Yvette Marie is in there. What's up with you? I appreciate you coming through, sis. Yvette Marie also, along with Classic Creole. Y'all carry yourselves like women who shall be respected, so y'all get respect. If you carry yourself like a motherfucker who want to get cussed out, then guess what you about to get? Cussed the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't carry yourselves like that, and we appreciate that. I'm telling y'all, I'm speaking on behalf of the men. We appreciate y'all. We don't bash all women, period. You know what I'm saying? But I guess I got to keep reiterating this because only thing people like to focus on. But then again, you know, when the people want to focus only on the negative stuff that we say about the women and the negative behavior um, that they have, you know, And they like, that's bashing black women. All right, well, then let the motherfucking bashing begin, bitch. I'm about to bring out a motherfucking hammer. I had a mallet, but now I'm finna bring out the sledgehammer. Because I'm not finna be like, well, then I'm gonna start bashing. Nah, fuck all that. I'm gonna give the stand up, decent motherfucking women their props when, you know what I'm saying, when it calls for it. Because it does call for it. Like, we don't want y'all ladies to think y'all doing the right thing and it's going overlooked, because it's not. We appreciate y'all. Somebody gonna snatch y'all up if they ain't already did it. But these other motherfuckers, and I don't even mind females that are genuinely asking questions because they want to really know the answer and they were trying to figure this thing called life out. We get that too. We get that. We understand that too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, everybody ain't been on the right path. I talk about that. But I was accused of troll with the soul. What up, bro? I seen that community tab that you put up too, that post on your community tab. Yeah. I was checking that out with the James Brown thing. What's so crazy about that is my wife, grandma, used to hang with this nigga. Like, they was, they cool. Even when I went to their grandma's house, that shit still smell like James Brown cologne. Not saying they had no shit going on. They were friends ever since fucking elementary school. Her grandma and James Brown. This is in Augusta, Georgia. So, you know what I'm saying? It's well known and well documented. And she said that her grandma, that's the James Brown that her grandma used to get. You know what I'm saying? What up, Dan G, Dan George? What up with you? What up? But she was like, that's what you saw on that clip that you posted, Troll with the Soul. That's the James Brown that my wife grandma used to hang with. You know what I'm saying? And it was stories and shit. Funny. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hell yeah. Wild ass stories, bro. That's how he was. And even, we know, because I got to meet him through another way, but we know the Brown daughters too. You know what I'm saying? Vanetta and all of them. But that's a whole nother story. I'm just saying that clip was so on time. You know what I'm saying? And it sent us down memory lane or whatever. But anyway, back to what I was saying. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm gonna give y'all props when I see y'all, because I don't think that y'all do get enough props. Y'all don't get enough shine. The stand-up women, the decent women don't get promoted enough. You know what I'm saying? We are overloaded with these thunder thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And just like me and somebody, I forgot who that, I think that, I don't want to be wrong, but me and somebody was talking about this the other day in the chat. We come from an era where especially women used to make up groups about everything. It was mothers against drunk driving. It was the mothers against teenage pregnancies. It was mothers against domestic violence. There has not been a movement called Mothers Against Twerking Thoughts. There is no MATT. You know what I'm saying? Group of stand-up women that are saying, hey, we don't like this shit. Y'all, y'all representing us real fucked up. Like, we worked hard to have this image of I am woman. I hold my head up high. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. It's not enough people, really just promoting that. And I guess if they are promoting it, it's getting suppressed or it's not being said enough. So it get lost in the algorithm. Well, what Emperor Kojak say? Oh, Emperor Kojak flirting. He pitching woo. The mob boss is pitching woo on the job. It's all good though. But yeah, man, the good women will be snatched up unless y'all standing too close to these hoes. But we gonna smell that fragrance on you standing too close. And we be wrong a lot of times, but y'all standing so close to them, that shit, we don't know. We have the mentality of if there's 1,000 snakes coming down the driveway, we not gonna out of the 1,000 snakes, 10 are good snakes. We're not gonna wait for the 10 and goddamn good snakes. It's 1,000 motherfucking snakes. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna differentiate the good ones from the bad ones. So we want y'all to do y'all thing, you know what I'm saying, and be the classy women that y'all are. Who that? Uh-oh. What Kojak talking about? Kojak getting something started. Oh. You see, I did speak earlier too, so I get to keep my neck. ah. Yeah, check that out, Troll. So James Brown said, the news anchor asked James Brown, so James, how are you feeling today? Nigga said, I feel good. That nigga there, hell man, that nigga did a miniature concert. That was a Tiny Desk concert, Troll. So that was a Tiny Desk concert from 30 years ago, my G. Real. Yeah, he speak, he pitch and move. But so yeah, but let me get back to this shit here because I got a lot to motherfucking say about this shit. Because I mean, y'all motherfuckers think this shit cute, walking around with these different color hair hats on, man, and get mad at us because we don't think you fine. You don't fucking think you fine. That's why you caked that mask on your face and came out here with them goddamn eyelashes that look like the motherfucker on my thumbnail. Stupid looking ass. Don't you know you look stupid? You know what I'm saying? You look stupid. Shawty, like, what the fuck? What else you want me to tell you? We only want motherfuckers that look natural. Like, you know what I'm saying? You look like you were born like that. You know what I'm saying? There was a movement where I woke up like that was the thing, but now y'all motherfuckers shave off your eyebrows and then draw some shit and didn't smoke your cigarette or drink your coffee this morning with your goddamn shit going on like this. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all put makeup on like the bitch from Kung Fu Hustle. You know what I mean? Looking like the fucking Joker and shit. Bitch, you look like Keith Ledger after you put your motherfucking makeup on, man. Get your ass up out of here. And you think that we supposed to think that shit cute? That's why I say the best thing that happened to y'all motherfuckers, or one of the best things besides God waking y'all up this morning, was me being married. Straight up. Because I'm not violent, but if I had a bitch that was constantly trying to be in my world and she kept coming out with all that bullshit makeup on her face, I'm gonna slap the shit out of her and show her. This is what your face used to look like. You see this monkey shit right here on my hand? That was your fucking face. Bitch, I can't even tell whether you smiling or frowning behind all that monkey shit you got on your mouth right now. Like, ugh. You don't like me, bitch. I don't know you. I haven't seen you. I never seen you. They get mad at that shit. You act like you don't recognize me. Bitch, you had pink hair the last time I saw you. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, now you want to come around me and some motherfucking burgundy hair and I'm supposed to just off the top recognize you? I'm looking for the pink shit. I'm looking through the crowd and I'm like, where the pink hair bitch at? That's my bitch. Where she at? Fuck out of here, man. But we supposed to take something like that seriously? We can't take it seriously even if we fucking try. Cause y'all be the same motherfuckers that be like, oh, I got to find myself. I got to find out who I am. I know. You damn sure do need to find out who the fuck you are because it was lost somewhere underneath all that goddamn makeup, underneath that heavy ass, musty ass, stinking ass hair hat. Well, how are you doing your hair when you have to work, right? Because you ain't got nobody that's splitting the bills with you because you ain't, because you set yourself up for that shit. That's how your life set up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Y'all will take that nappy ass shit and throw a goddamn perm in it, and you know what I'm saying, and straighten it out. I got a picture. I wish I could show it to y'all. Y'all can't see it, but it's a picture of a grandma braiding the grandbaby's hair. The grandbaby is braiding the mother's hair. You know what I'm saying? And I said that picture right there says so fucking much. That's how it used to be. But we don't have communities no more, y'all. We don't have villages no more, y'all. Motherfuckers is allergic to having families and shit now, y'all. Motherfuckers didn't deleted the fucking future, you know what I mean? Because it was going to cramp their lifestyle. So now you have to work and try to juggle what kids you did keep. And now you go on the back burner. So now, yeah, you don't have time to do your fucking hair. Now you don't have time to paint your nails. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have a daughter, so you really don't have the motivation to paint your nails. Because that used to be some shit that mother daughters did together. Because I know I'm watching this shit. Oh, you were cutting up in? Oh yeah, yeah. It is some motherfuckers over there cutting up. I ain't paying no attention to that shit, to be honest with you. But hey, y'all, I ain't fucking paying attention to y'all. I see them. I see that shit up there. Twerk, belly dance, heels. Women all over the earth do it. Matter of fact, I'm twerking in your chat right now. I bet the hell you is. Caramel Drip. Caramel Drip said, I'm the motherfucking fake. No, I'm the motherfucking fake bitch slayer. If she got on a costume and it ain't fucking Halloween, I'm roasting her, toasting her. But shout out to you, Caramel Drip. Shout out to Weedy 504 and Travel One. I wonder where the hell Travel One was. I thought she was taking a hiatus, but she up here in the other chat. So that's what's up. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, Hassan was asking you how you doing, Caramel Drip. But yeah, I'll cut the live off when I drop the link for the panel, because it'll be redundant at that point. But I don't know if I necessarily like this shit. I got to make some more adjustments and shit, because I had a light hanging down from right there that I don't even use no more because I have a background on StreamYard. But fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'm ghetto as hell, even though I'm a professional. I'm ghetto as hell sometimes because I came from the fucking hood. Sue me. That's where the fuck they kind of placed us, and that's what my mama could afford when she was trying to raise us four boys by herself. Her fault. But anyway, um, so yeah, this is the outcome. That's why all this shit is relative. All this shit it makes sense in the grand scheme of things, whether y'all believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? And shit, when it comes down to these fake bodies, I'm telling y'all, these fake bodies, and y'all want us to care about that shit? No, we not gonna care about that shit. I love DMX too, Classic Creole. But yeah, I've heard that. I heard that DMX or Pop. But I came from an era of people who slap the shit out your ass for goddamn talking about some shit you ain't got no. You don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, just pop your ass. Fire. I came from, shit, in middle school, we played games like open chest. You walking around with your chest out, motherfucker liable to hit you in it. So, I can't have, I don't have no other choice but to come off the way I do. You know what I mean? Plus, I didn't have no father figure around to show me how a man should be. So, this is what the fuck you get. Luckily, it was still good enough for me to find a woman that was like, you know what, I can ride with that, I can rock with that. Because like I said, y'all get the watered down version of me. And y'all think I'm mean to women. Oh my god, I'm fucking terrible then to niggas on that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all be like, well, y'all talk about the niggas. Them niggas. The reason why I don't talk about certain niggas because I don't fucking know them. I really don't. I don't know them. You know what I mean? It might be a rhyme or a reason to why the fuck they are the way they are, but I don't fucking know them because that's not going to be the circle of niggas that I run in. Simultaneously, I see y'all bitches over there with them niggas. Cause at the Super Bowl thing, it was a bitch that was getting her ass rubbed on by about 5 different niggas. They must have been from the same set. I just figured she was a set hoe. You know what I mean? But then that'd be a bitch when she graduate her ass up out of that situation. She'll be the same bitch that be like, yeah, niggas ain't shit. But I remember niggas used to da 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 da. But you missed the part or left the part out that you allowed it. So if these niggas is fucking y'all because y'all got botched bodies, that's because you allowed them to fuck. Don't try to blame the nigga for fucking. That's what the fuck we do. If y'all haven't forgotten, like the fuck, fellas. Let me ask y'all a question. If you had the choice to do anything else and have sex, what would you do? Mind you, you already got the money. The money aspect is covered. So let me just throw that caveat also in there. You got all the money you need, and you had the choice to do anything. I goddamn it, rock climbing or have sex, skydiving or have sex, yachting or have sex, golf or have sex. If those were the only two choices at that very moment, which one is you gonna choose, fellas? Asking y'all a real question. Because I can understand a nigga saying, well, shit, I mean, if I got to get to this money, then I get to this motherfucking money before I goddamn get some pussy. So that's why I said, let's take the money out of it. I get that. I understand that. Thank you, Emperor Kojak 313, the great mob boss extraordinaire, for being honest and just answering the question. Because I know there's more fellas in here than you, but everybody don't want to be exposed for the truth. But I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck what it is. If my motherfucking girl said, you want to run to the store real quick or you want to fuck, I won't be running to the damn store. Simple as that. And I might need some shit from the motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. So for y'all to get on us about being, the sexual beings that we fucking are, you got to be shitting me. And that don't mean that you something fucking special because you got on a botched bodysuit and we still smash you. Or if you got on a hairpiece that we know good and fuck well, it ain't yours because ain't no woman in human history has been born with pink hair or green hair. I don't give a fuck how good the mama pussy was. Ain't no So y'all think that we won't fuck y'all because y'all have that? No, we still a fuck you. But it's a huge butt. And you probably went and got that motherfucker from a Brazilian butt lift motherfucker. But I'm saying we don't goddamn want to marry that. Point motherfucking blank. We don't want to marry that to the lame fuck nigga that is doing that shit. Slap your fucking self. And wash your fucking your motherfucking pillowcase, nigga. Cause I know that shit got green dye in it. I'm just saying. Y'all some lame ass niggas, man. And it shows the self-esteem that y'all fuck niggas got. Cause look, I'm telling you, I attribute the shit and I've been done it. I had a man, look. And guy, if you out there listening, no, this ain't me bragging. This is just me telling about my experience. But I had a beautiful motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That wore makeup. The bitch wore makeup. She was gorgeous. I'm talking about hands down. This motherfucker was gorgeous. with just a plain fucking ponytail at that. But anyway, so this motherfucker would put on makeup, and this was the era of the white tees, tall tees, and all that extra shit. Every fucking day I went over there to this bitch house. It never fucking failed. I probably fucked up over $1,000 in damn white tees. And think about it, they were going 5 for fucking 20 at that time. 5 for 25 for the tall tees. 1,000 of them at least. And every fucking time I left from this bitch house, I had to get me a new shirt. It got to the point where I was smart enough. I started bringing me a fucked up shirt. Like, it'd be nice, but it wasn't like my crispy tall tee. You know what I'm saying? My extra goddamn Lux tee, thick ass, heavy duty white tee. Nah, I had to goddamn wear some Hanes over there at that motherfucking house. The 3-pack type of shit. Cause every fucking time this bitch left her whole facial expression. Cause every time she gave me a goddamn hug, her goddamn makeup fucking come off. Then she'll go touch it up. I got lipstick prints all over. Like, I'm finna go see another bitch. I don't need this in my life. Like, you got your whole fucking face. Like, she'll know what the fuck bitch to look for just by looking on my motherfucking shirt. Thank you, but no thank you. God damn. So I had to. And even then, I wasn't like thinking about, damn, the reason why you got multiple bitches because this bitch, yeah, beautiful as she is, she wears makeup. So it don't matter what the fuck I'm telling her about how beautiful she is, and the fucking rest of the world telling her how beautiful she is. I had homeboys that tried to knock her. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at them though, cause I'm like, yeah, bitch, fine as hell. All right, shoot your shot. But you is shooting your shot behind me, dummy. But go ahead. Nigga, that's one of my bitches. You act like I give a fuck. I'm a real motherfucking player, nigga. You wanna fuck my leftovers. Like if I was the G word, nigga, I'd just tell you to cut the middleman out. The fuck, cause if you finna kiss this bitch, you might as well suck my. But motherfuckers don't understand that. I'm like, y'all niggas lame. Fuck. You want the bitch? Go get the bitch. I ain't taking her serious. I'm just fucking her. You think like one of these bitches. But go ahead. Cause my thing is, this ain't my only bitch, you lame ass sucker. I ain't taking this bitch serious because she don't take her fucking self serious. So what, caramel drip? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, we nasty. If your ass, matter of fact, let me tell you what I did to a bitch who talked shit and try to accuse me of cheating when I wasn't cheating. I went and fucked this bitch who I knew was a squirter. That's the only reason why I fucked with that bitch. Anyway, I made that bitch squirt and I went straight home. Nigga, I tried to get there before I dried up. You know what I'm saying? Dickhead was still moist. And I made that bitch top me off. And her dumb ass was like, tastes different. That's all she said. Which goes to show, bitch, you don't give a fuck about me cheating, dumb bitch. You just sucked a whole nother bitch off me. And didn't say shit, but But then you want to accuse me of fucking when I ain't even fucking. Like, you want me to fuck another bitch. So I will oblige. That's what I do. I'm a motherfucking problem solver. You got a problem with me being faithful, bitch? I'll fix that. You know what I mean? Y'all create the shit that y'all allow. But when we say y'all the teachers, you be like, no, y'all supposed to be the leaders. Leaders and teachers are two different motherfucking categories of people. Two different categories. Yeah, Emperor Kodak, all spiteful. These motherfuckers, like I said, motherfuckers, y'all think y'all know what demon time was. That's why my homeboy be goddamn be picking on me, talking about, yeah, you going to hell. Nigga, I know. I was on demon time. Nigga, I'll slap the shit out of every demon down there. Bitch, y'all think y'all know what the fuck this shit is, nigga. I do this. Not proud of it, but I'm just saying, like, the shit was so easy. That's just like working a 9 to fucking 5. and looking at that little ass check at the end of the goddamn 2 weeks. That's hard to fucking do. Get out here, slang a couple of goddamn stones, dodge a couple of police. Nigga, that's easy as hell. He could do that shit with his eyes closed. It's almost fun. And I'm saying that to say that motherfuckers don't always want to do the hard shit, but the hard shit don't get no respect either. Look at this lame man nigga working a 9 to 5. Nigga on a goofy ass uniform. Like y'all are laughing at them niggas. So guess what them niggas do? Quit that goddamn job. Let me get out this monkey suit. Let me go goddamn hit the block. Next thing you know, that nigga on something goddamn he in a candy coated Capri sitting on foes. Beat hopping out that motherfucker with the goddamn plush goddamn seats and shit. Bad bitch hanging out the passenger window. Now he ain't lame no more, huh? No, that nigga extra lame because he got a bitch that's only in the motherfucking passenger seat because he got a pocket full of disposable motherfucking money. And he really ain't got a pocket full of disposable money because if anybody know, most of them dope boys had just enough motherfucking money to re-up. But I digress. Corey Love asked me a question. He said, let's talk about the elephant in the room as to why men are saying they want natural. Well, I think I kind of spoke on it before, brother Corey Love, but I think that the men want natural because all these fucking transformers, they look like y'all, but they not y'all. That's one. Anyway, but we want natural because that's the fucking way you were born. That's how you was when you were born. We want what the fuck you was when you were born. Thus, if we procreate with y'all, our children are going to look like you look. But if we don't know what the fuck you look like, we ain't going to recognize this little baby when it come out. How about that? You ever thought about that? No, you probably didn't think about that. I ain't saying you, Corey, but I'm talking about the women who do this bullshit. It's a motherfucking Asia sued a bitch because she got plastic surgery and she got plastic surgery to look like a certain bitch. Obviously, it was beautiful to a nigga. And when the dude got her pregnant and, the doctor came out with the baby, he was like, nah, you got me fucked up. Nah, the way, look at me and look at my wife. You think we made that shit? Like, not trying to say babies are ugly, but I'm sure the parents that baby belonged to would probably love it, but not me because I'm not the parent of that shit right there in that little bassinet. Nope. I'm not claiming that. I'm not finna leave the hospital with that shit. Come to find out, that was his child. Looked just like the mama. Before motherfucking plastic surgery. He sued that bitch. And got paid. Cause the motherfucking lawyers down there had, they operate out of the right mind. And they was like, yeah, we can't allow this shit. But like I was saying, when I was talking to Hassan to here, the culture over there, like I said, this is in Asia. You know what I'm saying? So the culture over there don't allow bullshit like that. This culture over here would allow that shit. That nigga would have had to pay for that ugly ass baby and the bitch that was lying to him the whole time. But they'll be like, man, lie. Yes, that's why we call makeup a fucking lie. That's why we call plastic surgery, all this botched. Like, you not really fine if that's not your ass. Because we probably thought you were fine because you had a nice ass. Shit. Look. Give me dimples, motherfucker. If I don't see cellulite and dimples in your ass, I'm automatically thinking, nope. And I'm taking, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not out there looking and shit, but I'm just saying, like, in the event that I had to get back out here, no. Give me motherfucking cellulite and dimples. Give me a motherfucking C-section scar. I'm cool with it. But bitch, if you 40 and you snatch like that, and that shit is unnatural, then you ain't really snatched like that. You got the look. But what it told me that you had to go cheat to go get your body. That means you lazy as fuck. You didn't want to exercise to get that body. You know what I'm saying? Let me read some of these comments because I be getting snapped on by certain folks when I don't read their comments. He ain't in the building today, but I be thinking about that shit. And I know, just critique makes you better. And I'm just letting y'all know that I know how to take critique. Emperor Kojak said, I can't stand a chick that's casket ready with all that damn makeup on. Facts. Caramel Drip said, I heard other men talk about that. Not sure because I'm going back in time. Exactly. They'll never believe you're faithful anyway, so go cheat. Yeah, who came out with that song? Was it Keisha Cole? She was like, I should have cheated on you since you accused me of cheating. It was a learning lesson. Because, I mean, that shit work both ways. Don't be accusing a girl of cheating and she ain't doing shit. You going to make her go out there and get some dick. Better stop. Caramel Drift said, Corey Love, I'm waiting for the full conversation. The panel should be interesting. Well, it won't be on this show. Two things I learned today from watching my brothers. Well, between yesterday and today, what I've learned from watching my brothers, that panel shit, I don't know. I might have to take a break on that because these panels do be getting wild. And as a host, damn, we don't want to be talked over. You know what I'm saying? We want to let y'all rock out, but then the shit get disrespectful because y'all go to goddamn, wanting to verbally fight each other and shit like that. And it's, it kind of make for good TV, but then too, it kind of puts us in the position we want to be like, both of y'all shut the fuck up. God damn it. Just shut the fuck up. Let me get this shit back together. And me, for one, I let y'all rock out because even though I'm an asshole, I don't like being an asshole. And like I said, I think it's good content. At the end of the day, it is. This is what the people want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like you clip that shit up the right way or whatever like that, boom, it's gonna take off because they see drama. They're not really understanding that this is really a culture of people who don't know their culture, trying to have a conversation, trying to figure it out. And yes, it's gonna be some fucking loud talking. It's gonna be some attitudes. It's gonna be some, you know what I'm saying, emotional damage coming out. Like it's gonna be all of that shit. And the fact that we don't understand that or we trying to avoid that when we do have these conversations, like, But that's why I say I'm gonna do my monologue, and if I do drop a panel, I'm just gonna cut the live off or whatever like that. We just have to chop it up. But I'm gonna get my shit off first because the panels sometimes they take that shit way over here because everybody be having their questions that they want to answer, and that shit might be so far from the topic. That's fucked up, Caramel Drip. Women's whole bodies morph and shapeshift when they get naked, face to feet. Nothing looks the same. That's only true. Only. Listen to me, Caramel Drip. Much respect to you. But only true if the fucking body in the face ain't real. Like, if you get naked and shit and you still got on a face full of makeup, you look crazy as hell. Because people that wear makeup, the first thing they damn do when they get home, because, okay, you used it, you wore it or whatever like that, and Classic Creole, tell me if I'm wrong. The makeup that you do wear when you go outside, when you get back home in the comfort of your home and you know you're not going back out, don't you wipe that shit the fuck off your face? Yes or no? So, that all day makeup shit, they made that shit because y'all motherfuckers been wearing it all day. Stanley, hold on. Stanley, no, that's not true at all. Stanley White, my closest guy friends are. Oh, okay. You said your closest guy friends are, but I thought you were talking about mine. I just found out that's what people think about them because they're kind to me. That's crazy. Yeah. I trust me, we're gonna get called names. That's why is get called a white knight, and I'm probably gonna get called whatever the fuck they gonna call me for saying that classic Creole, ladies like Yvette Marie, you know what I'm saying? We put them up on pedestals, or we respect them because they give that respect. You know what I'm saying? With the Gaias and the Travel Ones, you know what I'm saying? We fuck with them too. Even though we have our little back and forth or whatever like that, but we fuck with them too. So after that restricting ass bra comes off, then the makeup. Real shit. I know. And yes, I do know the body morphs or whatever like that. But guess what? We can deal with that because that's what the fuck we talking about, natural. Because perky breasts look good in certain dresses and shit like that. And with the right bra, you can have a motherfucker perky. You can have perky breasts. But at the end of the day, let them motherfuckers dangle. Shit. Can't titty fuck no perky ass breasts. You can only. Let me stop. Y'all know what the fuck I mean. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? The ones that have them girdles and shit on, them body suits and shit on. Of course, that shit gonna deflate when y'all take that shit off. I mean, that's what the fuck you order shit for, to keep it tight, tucked in, you know what I'm saying? Where everything's sitting out all perfect. That's the look that you were going for, whatever like that. But when you get home, of course, we know this. But if the nigga decide to fuck with the deflated version of you, corsets and shit, yeah, if the nigga like the deflated you, then rock the fuck out with that nigga. But no, I don't want nobody who like to deflated me. I want that nigga who liked me when he saw me with this. And then hopefully I can convince him into actually getting the surgery done so I can really look like that without all this. Fantasy land. Nigga who finna fuck you and realize, bitch, you don't even like yourself. I'm out. Because I don't know how many times I can reiterate this, and I'm going to tell my daughter the same thing when we had this conversation. The reason why you need to hold on to your sex as much as you can is because once you've given that man that pussy, you can't get it back. You can't. It's your only bargaining chip. And once you gamble with that motherfucker, you can't get it back. You think you getting some kind of power by not giving this nigga some pussy no more? No more. If you already gave it to him, you fucked up. I hate to tell y'all. Oops. You fucked up. That's y'all only gambling chip. That's y'all only bargaining chip that you got. And you should, you know what I'm saying, not give it up to a nigga. Cause my thing is y'all do all this shit, makeup, bodysuit, give a nigga some pussy, and then be like, nah, you ain't doing what I want you to do, so I'm a keep the pussy away from you. So, look, I already had it. I already had it. That's why that Ja Rule and 50 Cent beef, I never rolled with 50 Cent on that Ja Rule 50 Cent beef. That nigga said the realest shit I've ever heard in less than a half a bar. You know what, boo? I still fucked you. Fuck 50 Cent whole catalog. He ain't said nothing as real as that right there. Prove me wrong. And if you do try to pull me wrong, I'm gonna pull up Jadakiss verse on the 50 Cent disc. Nigga, your whole career was made off of nigga trying to kill you. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling y'all, man, I don't give a fuck. I roll with Ja Rule on that whole shit. This nigga said the realest shit I ever heard, nigga, because it's the goddamn truth. You know what, boo? I still fucked you. What the fuck you think you finna tell me after that? Whatever you think you finna tell me after that, you squawking at this fucking point. Because I fucked you already. check, another notch under the belt. Yeah, that's still a real thing. And if y'all don't take y'all fucking body seriously, don't ever think that we gonna take your fucking body seriously. We don't give a fuck about your body because it's your body. Remember, your body, your choice. So if you choose to fuck it up, it's on you. That's on fucking you. And y'all think I be talking shit like, man, you think I don't go through these same damn things in real life? My wife done wore one of them shapers before. Couldn't wait to goddamn get home and get up out of that shit. I'm just looking at you like, well, you put yourself through that torture. The fuck? Ain't nobody asked you to do that shit. That's what you felt like doing. At the end of the day, so whatever suffrage you just caused on yourself, hey, that's you. I just don't want to hear the shit when you talking about this hurt and that hurt because you did it to your goddamn self. I mean, what the fuck? Like, I knew how the fuck you look when I met you. That's all the fuck that I needed. I know age, gravity, kids, after all that shit, I don't expect for you to look like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, get the fuck out of here. You might be checking out another. I'm not looking for no another bitch. To do what with? Learn her all over again, then go through the same shit with her? Cause her body gonna age, her body gonna do other shit and what the fuck? No. Mm-mm. It might be a certain phase, a certain era, a certain trial, tribulation niggas be going through where they want different shit or whatever like that. But at the end of the day, no, we are not the ones that just leave fucking relationships for no minuscule shit like your motherfucking ass is muffin topping. God damn it. That pussy still good, muffin top. Just don't stand so close to me when we go outside. But I'm just saying, I ain't finna just, oh, that bitch body slim. Let me stop fucking with her and go fuck with her. No, we don't do no shit like that. Especially if we're in a committed relationship. Now, if a nigga just fucking you, then that's, you on your own. You letting the nigga just fuck you. Ain't no title or none of that shit. And whatever you done came up or created in your mind as what y'all supposed to be, that shit is nothing. Right. You got a fupa and shit. So, you know what I mean? Then when you finna push that goddamn foop up and stop it. Stop it. I call it a flesh chastity. I call it a flesh chastity belt. But man, anyway. Yeah. Y'all motherfuckers just don't know, boy. With the right amount of muffin top and the goddamn pair of apple bottom jeans with the goddamn baby fat shirt. And yeah, I know that shit didn't go together, but some of the color schemes used to be very motherfucking similar because they came out of the same factory. But anyway, and if you were smart, you knew that that's what the fuck you had to do. You had to mix and motherfucking match. Like you can get the baby fat jean jacket and the baby fat jeans, but you don't get the baby fat shirts because they hideous. The bitches gonna peel and all that shit. That shit gonna say AB at in about 2 washes. You know what I'm saying? So nah. But anyway, I worked at Macy's. I know all about that shit. Trust me. Mm-mm. Certain shit you had to mix and match because they're coming out of the same factory. They're coming out of the same brand, but a lot of the tops didn't match the bottoms. Hell yeah, little booty. Let me tell you, I said this shit the other day and I stand on it because it's the motherfucking truth, bitch. Not bitch, but lady. If you ain't got no ass, that means you have a whole lot of pussy. And I think, for the most part, since that's what we're fucking, then, man, you think we give a fuck about that little ass? That little goddamn ass with that gap in that. Let me shut the fuck up for my girl come in here and slap the shit out of me. You talking about, yeah, I don't want one of them though. I'm just saying. Them motherfuckers that when they, matter of fact, I have several stories like that. But I love that shit. That's what I say. Like, it's motherfuckers all over the world that we can find beautiful in their natural state. Like, yeah, this motherfucker ain't got no motherfucking ass. She got some little ass thighs, but I swore I could see the people walking behind her, especially when you can see the bottom of the ass cheeks from the front, and then from the back, you can see through that little heart-shaped ass, you can see that goddamn pussy just sitting right there. Y'all got to be shitting me. BBL. Bitch with a fat ass. Yeah, that fat ass and your thighs touching, and you can't see the pussy unless the bitch opening her legs. That's, to each his own. But I'm just saying, like, man, please. Like, y'all just don't know. Y'all coming. That's why God made y'all in the variety that He made y'all. He made y'all in the variety that He made y'all for y'all to go to the damn store and get the same fucking outfit on. Type of shit is that? You got a big old ass, but it's fake. I can't grab your ass a certain way because something hard in there. I can't fuck you this week because you got to go get your body maintenance done, like you a fucking car. Funny how y'all hate being compared to cars. When niggas be like, he don't want to drive a car that's had so many motherfucking so many owners. But just like a goddamn car, y'all are running go put accessories on. I thought the cars with the lashes looked this stupid. No, y'all said hold my motherfucking glass of wine. Y'all hold my glass of box wine. Y'all, I know I ain't the only motherfucking one that's ever seen that. And I seen it in Atlanta. I seen it in, other cities too, but I seen it mostly in Atlanta. Y'all mean to tell me y'all ain't seen the cars with the fake ass eyelashes on before these women started taking them off the cars and putting them on their face? Cause that's what the fuck it looked like. I be like, I remember them lashes. They used to have them bitches on the front of them goddamn on the front of them cameras and them Avalons. Now these motherfuckers got them on their fucking face. Facts, caramel drip. That's what the fuck I'm talking about right there. Variety in looks, personality, and skills. Yet they throw it away to be the same cookie cutter person. That ain't nobody taking seriously. Ain't nobody trying to put no damn baby in. Except for, I don't know who the fuck Sexy Red Baby Daddy is, but nigga. I hope your baby would have came out with half red and half blonde hair for real. Stupid. That's why I said a woman laying on that motherfucking bed giving birth to a baby, you know what I'm saying? Even though she think that she looks so fucked up and all that, that's the most natural you will ever be. And being that's the most natural you will ever be. Y'all are gorgeous to us. Yeah. Your stomach cut open and, you know what I'm saying? You sexy as fuck to us. With your legs sitting up there in them stirrups. Like, we want to tell the doctor to goddamn move, but we know, there's something in the way down there. But the fuck? Are you shitting me? That looked like the best sex bed ever. I wanted to get stirrups put on my goddamn California King. That shit looks sexy as fuck. Like y'all are the most beautiful to us when y'all are giving birth. When you don't got no makeup on, even though some of y'all stupid motherfuckers be trying to bring my makeup. For what? So you can get that shit on these goddamn crispy white ass hospital goddamn sheets. Shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody who goddamn voting for your ass in the popularity contest is coming up here to see your ass while you having a baby. Don't even worry about it. And y'all know I ain't lying. Only the motherfuckers that really give a fuck about you come to visit you in the hospital for whatever the fuck reason you in the hospital. Oh yeah, Rod Will, you're absolutely right. Especially them fucking Volkswagen bugs. Them motherfuckers kept a pair of goddamn lashes on them, cuz. But anyway, I know I ain't tripping. But anyway, Caramel Drip said, that's a pet peeve of mine, telling me how to look, walk, talk, express myself. Don't put me in a box. I will kick the walls out of that box. I feel you. But anyway, you can look how you look, but if the dude that you want don't approach you, I know you're not going to be mad about that either, right? I won't even buy clothes that have too many on the rack. I don't want to be like everyone else. I love me. Shout out to you for that. Salute. Rod Will knows because he got one. He got a. Wait a minute, Caramel Drip. Damn, you be shooting shots. I'm gonna have to start a bounty on my shit too. But you were saying that Rod Will had a motherfucking Volkswagen Bug with the lashes on it. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. I'll give it about 13 more minutes. That'll be an hour and a half, and then I'll probably drop the link if there's anybody in here who want to come up and chop it up with me about this. You know what I'm saying? If you do, you do. You don't, you don't. But I want other people's perspective. I know Corey Love was in the chat for a second, but I wanted him to expound on, because I gave my opinion on what I think the elephant in the room is before I started drifting off to some other shit. But what do you think the elephant in the room is when it comes to the conversation of natural? You know what I'm saying? Why we want women to be natural, and by natural, because let me also get this straight too. By natural, we don't mean, all right, Truck. That's what's up. I see you in the building. By natural, we don't mean that you using some kind of deodorant that don't have nothing in it that makes it deodorant, and using soap that has real wood in it. Nah, we ain't talking about that shit. You know what I mean? And even if you do wear your hair natural, it is a way to wear your hair natural. That shit that look like Crab Man from My Name Is Earl. That we don't like that look. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to date a motherfucker who look like goddamn Huey off the fucking boom. I'm not Huey, but Riley. Yeah, Huey off the Boondocks. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. That's natural free throw. What they call it? Free form or free form mean that shit don't have a form. We still want that shit to look like something, because you can't run your hair through that garden, that goddamn. I mean, no, we nat is natural, and there's like the Cree summer curls. I mean, we can deal with that. The Angela Davis fro, we can deal with that, because at least she kept, it was pickable, it was combable, it was, what I'm saying, it was manageable, even though it was a fro. You know what I'm saying? You might can't do much with it. You know what I mean? And no slight to her, cause salute Angela Davis for everything she's done. But I'm saying, like, y'all will take some shit we said and just take that shit way the fuck over there somewhere. Like, these motherfuckers with this your hair natural, but you look, you know what I'm saying? That shit look like some shit Sealy wore. Come on, man. That ain't cute either. That ain't cute either. Damn, at least this bitch did, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least she put on a lace front that looked like that silk shit. But god damn. That's why, sometimes they'll get picked too, because like, yeah, we want natural, but damn, bitch, That don't mean wear a t-shirt with no bra. I'm letting them air out. Do that shit at home. You out here in public, motherfucker. Like, I don't need to see your nipples through your shirt. I don't mind seeing your nipples through your shirt. Hear me out. I don't need to see your nipples through your shirt, though. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that, and y'all might say this is blaming black women, right? I don't give a fuck. But y'all will talk about a nigga cheating, but yet you're exposing sex. You're exposing sex. And what I mean by that is temptation is at, on a scale of 1 to 10, let's just say generally temptation is at a 5, right? You in an environment, temptation is on a 5. Say this environment is shit, you went to a bar or happy hour or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you're just trying to, you're just trying to gather your thoughts. You ain't really looking for nothing at all. Just trying to paint the scene, paint the picture. And there's a woman come sit by you on the right side of the bar, at this bar. She comes and sit on the right side. She's dressed modestly. Like, after she get her little shot on or whatever, her little, feminine drink that she about to drink, she finna, go back to the office or whatever like that. Chew her some gum and go back to the office. So she's dressed modestly. She's still dressed like she at work. She's sitting on the right hand side. Y'all might chop it up, have a decent conversation, boom, 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 boom. It'll go well, but another bitch come in. She sits on this side of you, on the left side of you. And you look over there and you can see titty meat. I'm talking about her titties big, but her shirt small. And, she's sitting down and you see pussy peeking out. I don't give a fuck what this motherfucking modest dressing chick is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't even here for that. But my temptation stayed at a 5 during the conversation with this motherfucker over here. But the minute I looked over here, temptation went up to a goddamn 12 on a scale of 1 to 10. You know what I mean? So it's like, like you already 2 steps away from being fucked. You got your pussy out, your titties showing. Like, I'm fucking you now in my mind, whether you know it or not. Like, yeah, I just stuck my dick between those titties. And I'm like, that might be, something I want to be doing later on, for real. Versus her, because it ain't even on my mind and it ain't on the table. You know what I'm saying? So this is what y'all get confused when y'all be like the hoes are winning or they getting more attention. No, that's my dumb ass for going this way and for falling, not having dick discipline, basically. Whereas this chick might have been, the one. We might have had, kicked off conversations, and I might have started being her midday get right. Instead of fucking off at the bar for 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? She might find something else to do for 30 minutes. Neither one of us got to be in here. But, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker got "fuck me now" written all over her. You can't get mad at the hunter for going after easy prey. Like, that's inevitably what the fuck y'all doing. And I don't like it. Rod Will, you like your woman plain or cooked. Like, hey, record. Expound on what you were saying. You wanted to come up here? Hold on, let me drop the link. I want you to expound on the reason why we, prefer natural. It is a majority preference. Trucker, you can come up here too. Just don't start no shit with Guy. I'm gonna drop both of y'all like a bad I'm gonna drop y'all like a fucking heroin habit. I'm gonna drop y'all like a fentanyl habit. If y'all come up here with that crazy shit. Cause what's the record, Emperor Kojak? The record is like what, 9-1 trucker. Well, I done dropped the link, so goodbye, y'all. Hold on before I let y'all up. Let me holler at my people that's on the live, the 5 people that's checking me out on YouTube Live. I'm about to still be on YouTube Live, so y'all come and catch me on the other side of the game. Shout out to my wife, who is a sponsor of the show. I need to give you your propers, and I will do that in a hot second. I got Dark Truckether in the back and Hassan in the back. They ready to come up, and I would love to hear both of you guys' perspective on this conversation. If y'all want to catch that, then y'all know what to do. If y'all don't know what to do, y'all will figure it out soon enough. Peace.
What up, Stanley? How you doing? Is that Truckee Yell?
Yeah, that's Truckee Yell.
Oh, what up, Truckee?
Looking y'all the right way. You feel me?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, there's like a noise.
Yeah, you got a lot of background.
No, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it right. Hold on.
All right, take your time.
But Stanley, I want to comment on what you said earlier about YouTube. Like you can't say this word, you can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right. Then we see motherfuckers like blasting each other, showing like, wait a minute, how is that okay for them? But
right.
you attacking me.
Right. Bro, I seen some girls go up there and beat up a girl while she was naked in the bathtub with the baby sitting on the damn commode. They talking about you can't show no nudity. You can't show it.
That was pretty
what
sad.
the fuck is you talking about, huh?
That was pretty disturbing. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was very disturbing when I saw that video.
Shit, bro, wasn't nothing more disturbing than Cat in the Blender. That was some bullshit.
The what? You said what?
But yeah, man. But that's also something that I seen on YouTube. But they talking about what I'm saying. You got a dude that's laughing in the background. Man, yeah, miss me with that. It's just that y'all have what y'all want to be promoted, and it is what it is. And y'all will find any excuse for to shut a motherfucker like me up. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna keep rocking out.
But Stanley, if you pay attention, 10, 12 years ago, YouTube was different. You can show anything.
I know it.
Yeah, and now, like you said.
Shut your ass up.
Oh, what up, Ron?
What's going on?
Yeah, that's how the little brother speaks to his older brother. I'm about to get on that shit in 1 second. What's up, Ron Mack and Kwafi Nino? Welcome. Welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, appreciate you letting me up. I'm gonna stay up just for a minute. I ain't gonna be up a long time.
You always say that.
No, I'm serious.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome.
But yes, Stanley, that's some bunch of BS because other people say words and they go off and they attack the little guy. Like, wait a minute, like what? I'm getting flagged, and we see all types of crazy shit on social.
Yeah, I wanna chime in after you on that one.
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. You're right, Hassan. And the problem is, I think that people do that when they see that people are new content creators. I know the arguing and the entertainment like that back and forth help the channel, but you have to be careful with that too, because people, the things that they won't do on their own shit, they'll come and do it on yours. And that's a problem. And they will try to police everything you say if it's something they don't like. So my rule today for me, when I come up, if y'all got people that are problems on the panel, I'm not going to come up because, I think I'm a pretty decent guy. I'm pretty cool, laid back, and I noticed that like a person like Trucker, they ain't going to go at him. They ain't going to go at you, Stanley. They ain't going to go at, dirty folks because they know y'all are getting their ass. See, but this is what I've been noticing.
Like a widget.
They'll go at somebody like me, and I'm not about to argue with no avatar. If I can't see your face, hey, don't talk to me.
Right.
That's the problem in the spaces now. Problematic women that come up and problematic men. And those are the ones that flag your channel when they can't get their way. So you got to be careful with that.
Yeah, yeah. But you
That
know,
is true.
it's
That's
fuck them
very
the
true.
same. Yeah, it is. It's fuck them the same though. So I don't care. Flag my
Yeah. Yeah.
video. I just make a damn another one.
No, man, but y'all got too much talent and y'all growing. And I think it should be a little bit of discipline. You know, I'm not here to tell nobody about what to do with their channel,
Right, I know.
but y'all got too much talent to let people up that's going to disrupt the topic, you know, and usually it's women that do that when they come up. I think it should be monologuing first, build, do what you need to talk about, and then let them up later in the show if they got some kind of rebut. And if it don't go well, cut that part out because people don't want to come back to hearing that other women that don't come up on the panel, that don't argue, that don't fight in an all-man space, which they already know it's an all-man space. And some of the men are married and some of the men have girlfriends, you know, and you coming up. Why can't you
But
stay
see,
in the chat with the women for a little while?
but Prophet, I also have to understand that it's people up here like you said, not too long ago. People had their own agendas when they come up here. It's kind of
Yeah.
like I feel like YouTube is becoming Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, and that's why I don't really mess with Clubhouse no more because the panels up there, you know, they pick and choose who they want to. You know what I mean? And if you ain't agreeing on the BS that they talking about, because a lot of times you want to chime in because you like this is some stupid shit. And they'll be like, man, you know what? Fuck that. You get booted off the platform and all that extra. But
I seen it.
yeah,
A
that was
lot of
me.
rap niggas be arguing over there. They be arguing like a motherfucker, man.
Man, I got booted out of every chat that I come into. And look, my thing is, I have my avatar as me and my old lady, and they'll still be like, "Oh, you hate women, you hate women, you hate women, you hate women." You don't see this fucking woman standing next to me. Then when
Since
they
they
feel like
want your
they can't,
attention,
right? But
they're
then,
magnet. You're a magnet because you married.
yeah, but then when they can't, get me with that, then they start attacking her. And then I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm glad y'all attacking her because for one, you don't know her. And two, this shows that the sisterhood can eat a dick. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about each other.
I
Cause
say
y'all
this:
gonna
don't
talk
give
shit
too
about
much information about your family or your wife or anything when you can't see a person's face. Avatars can be dangerous, and we've been studying those for a long time in cybersecurity
I
on
know.
YouTube, and we've been finding out who these people are behind the scenes. See, they don't want to fuck with me
They'll
because I'm
do
one
all
of them that
kind
will
of
find
shit.
out who you are.
Yeah, they'll swat you and do all this and do all that. Yeah, I get all that. But they started to crack down on them stupid motherfuckers who was doing that too. Because you putting these fake reports out here trying to get at somebody because you got in your fucking feelings like a little hoe. Nigga, your ass is finna be you finna be somebody little hoe. When they put you where they gonna put your ass at. And them niggas in there find out, oh, you ain't here for that? Yeah. Turn around. I'm about to grape you. Straight up. Cause you a little bitch. Cause that shit don't,
I
you know
don't
what I'm
see
saying? But
dudes doing it as much unless they just jealous. Say for instance, you got somebody like your brother who's well known. You know, he's a dude that he got the branding. He look good. He do music, and then you got another rap dude that get jealous of that. You know, see, I say this even with us as brothers, man. It's enough room for everybody. I'm not here to outshine anybody, to put anybody down. I think we got a tight knit group here. But when you
Coffee.
let outside sources in, that could be a problem. You know, like anybody that you cool with, I'm cool with. Like I know who her son is. I've seen him around. Couple of others. I'm the same way. You know, I don't get up on panels as much. And if I grace your panel, that means something. I've been in the space a long time. You know, but I don't
So
want to argue with folks. I don't.
so Coffee,
let
I
Trucker
think
get
that
in
is
there with it.
I'm
I think
sorry.
that's pretty important what you said. No, you good. I think
No,
that's
you good.
important what you said. See that code that it's enough money for all of us to eat. You know, they don't live by that standard. You know what I'm saying? That's the mannerisms I be talking about, like that a lot of people done forgot about. The loyalty, the respect, all that. It got to get reintroduced again because everything is out of control. Like what Stan was talking about. Or I'm sorry, what you was talking about, Coffee. Somebody not might not like what you said. Next thing you know, you got SWAT knocking on your door. Not even knocking, just kicking your door down.
Mm-hmm.
and you on live. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So yeah, it's like that's a lot of
So they can
it's
have a
messed up,
gotcha
man.
moment. Yeah, so they can
Yeah,
have a
but
Yeah,
you
I
gotcha
also
think
got
that
to
moment.
watch out too, because they will get you for certain things that some people say. Like y'all are married men. You know, you got some guy come up and he's talking about deleting women. That's a problem too.
Oh yeah, well, I ain't heard anybody talking about that.
But most of these swatted,
yeah, I don't
But
give a fuck.
it also depends on the context too. 'Cause I did say that yesterday, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? We should have similar culture to Hassan where these bitches get out of line, you can lop their head off. So that's why I say it depends on the context. But ain't nobody gonna kick me off my own show.
Yeah, that's right. Well, they
Yeah,
all
yeah,
fucked up,
Emperor
man. Whether they
Kojak, I know.
men or women
It
that
is no fun.
Right,
do this.
Hassan was trying to say something. What was you
Yeah,
trying to
go
say,
ahead,
son?
Hassan.
no, I was saying most of the people that I know got swatted are gamers, like online gamers. I don't know
Yeah,
about
Yeah,
YouTubers.
that. Yep.
That'd be
yeah.
crazy. Damn.
And that's a reason
Yeah.
why I didn't fuck with Twitch and all that shit and get into that gaming thing. Shout out to Emperor Kojak and his gaming channel, but that was one of the things that prevented me from even messing with that because I am a gamer. I am the dude
Yeah.
that, matter of fact, if y'all been playing COD and y'all got cussed the fuck out, that was probably me.
Man, you need to get on some Battlefield, dog. Stop playing that weak
Yeah,
game.
I play Battlefield too.
Yeah. Get on the real joint. Nah, but
Battlefield.
me and my son was watching that Kai Sinet joint, and he was playing. Because my son, he watches them play the game, right?
Right.
Kind of
Mm-hmm.
like the cheat book.
Right.
Remember the cheat books back in the day, right?
Hell yeah.
and I'm sitting in this room. I'm just watching. I'm
Thick
like, let me
ass
see what
game code book that had all the codes
hell
for all the
yeah,
games.
yeah. So I'm watching it
I,
right with my
I
son,
remember that.
and the next thing you know, man, they got swatted. I'm talking about strong arm. Everybody lay down, get down or lay down. I'm like, oh, they getting robbed. No, it's SWAT. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo,
I seen when Tariq Nasheed got swatted.
He did?
Yeah.
yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yep.
Who did it? Did that guy they called Bucci Bear did that shit?
Hell no. Dr. Umar did that shit. I'm saying that's who he was
Crazy,
beefing.
dog.
That's who he was beefing with at the time, right or wrong.
That was right.
I'm saying, like, it ain't hard to figure out. Mr. Research
Yeah.
Man, and I research and I do that. Yeah, you probably figured out where that motherfucking man stayed at, because the beef was real. The beef was real. That's all I'm gonna say. The beef was, or it could have. I mean, he did punch Tommy in the face on the last show.
Oh, well,
So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, he had real beefs. If a motherfucker don't like what I'm saying, cut it off. Change his goddamn channel. Don't be a little bitch and send the fucking police to my house.
But some people can't help it. They enjoy seeing you embarrass you or like get at you.
Yeah, but Hassan, there's a such rule in America where you're supposed to be able to face your accuser. And bitch nigga, guess what? Since you swatted me, I'm gonna show your ass what it mean to be swatted like a fly. You feel what I'm saying? You just fucked yourself over. You just
I ain't
fucked
gonna
yourself
front.
over. Cause whatever the fuck lie you told them to get over here, it ain't gonna be shit that I can't get out of.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I have a
Motherfucker.
code.
So
An eye for an eye.
just prepare yourself. That's all the fuck
Yeah,
I'm saying.
an eye for an eye. Just like you found my address,
Hold
I'm gonna
on.
make
What
a few
happened
calls
now?
and I'm gonna find yours.
What
Ain't
Now
happened?
we
You
was
said
talking about
ain't nothing
people
happening. Ain't nothing happening.
swatting and
yeah, you got
all that.
swatted. What's swatted? What the fuck is
No.
that?
Swatting is when you are a content creator, you're on the live, you know what I'm saying, you're doing your thing or whatever like that, and you got people in the chat that don't agree with you, and instead of them just not agreeing with you or whatever like that, they'll call the police and say you got some shit going on at your house, and you know,
Huh?
yeah,
They call
Yeah,
the police the
that's a
real
real
police?
thing, bro.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's a SWAT. The SWAT will come and
SWAT.
kick your goddamn door down. That's why it's called SWAT
Somebody could
team.
get hurt like that.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Somebody swatted you?
If you get no. That's why I said ain't shit going on. Ain't and I ain't
Come
trying to
swat
talk
me, motherfucker.
it into an existence.
Come to
Knock
fucking
on
swat
wood.
me.
But
No,
no,
rock,
I'm
yeah,
just
knock on
saying,
wood.
just hear me out.
Come
You
swat
don't
me.
want to be put in a position where motherfuckers got guns and shit to your babies. Cause that's what the fuck they do.
Come swat me.
Yeah.
Come swat me. I'm gonna be
Do that
eating
shit on your
motherfucking
channel. No,
M&M just like
do
this
that
right
shit.
here.
Do that shit on your channel. Cause you got motherfuckers
But
that will. They will do that shit to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga don't think you can just wallet. I ain't got shit else to do. Nah, don't call that shit on yourself, bro. Don't do
thing
that.
is, you just gotta also watch as a content creator who you let up on your panel,
True,
because
I
if you
know.
done got into it with somebody on another channel or even on your own panel, that could be a problem, and that
Man,
messes
look.
up your whole thing. I know you don't care, but I'm just saying.
No, I do care. That's what I'm about to say. You know what I'm saying? Hit
Mhm.
me out, Coffee. It was somebody that
Okay.
came up here last night on the panel, and I didn't even recognize him. I wasn't even finna do the wave in the back. You know what I'm saying? No, because I was getting ready to wrap up my show anyway, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know who the fuck this is. Like, I let y'all up because I know who the fuck y'all is. I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I chopped it up with y'all enough to know.
Yeah.
I don't do new niggas. I don't. It was somebody with a gecko, with a fucking gecko icon for an avatar. And I'm like, nigga, no. What the fuck I
I'm
look like?
sorry.
Catch me
Hey,
on the
but
next
you
catch
really
me on
got to
the
be
next
careful
day.
now,
And
because the way
he
that
ain't even here. So
you got to
yeah,
be
it ain't somebody who
that
wanna have a
live
real conversation,
that
man.
that live joint that you just did,
Uh-huh.
it really is like doing cable. I ain't even gonna front. I accidentally swiped down,
Yeah. And you was on that
and you
shit.
can literally go to somebody else's channel,
Right. Change
like
the channel.
like a lit like litter. I was like,
Yes.
I saw that because when I
oh,
saw you on it,
Anybody
yeah.
right? Anybody who was live at the time, you could just swipe up and be in their live. Swipe up, be in their live.
so yeah,
But Ron, when you say that get swatted, you got to be careful. Like
Yeah,
Stanley,
you
Swat me.
don't
Come
want that.
swat me. Come
motherfuckers
swat
will
me.
do it. You know, watch
I
out.
want them to.
This a
hey,
live
look,
stream. If this
he
shit was
thinking about a
pre-recorded, I
lawsuit.
edit that
He
out.
thinking about a lawsuit.
True
Hey,
that,
Act
call
like
me. True that.
But you know
hey,
what though?
listen, let me tell you
I
what's
think that
crazy.
Stanley.
My mama middle name is Sue. God damn it.
yeah,
I will.
That's true.
I done sued a lot of motherfuckers. Come swat
That's
me.
true.
Come on.
I mean,
But you
that's
know what? I
true.
think that y'all
yeah.
brothers are smart enough to know who to let up and who not to. You know what I'm saying? I don't do lives myself, but when I do, I'm gonna have that shit so structured. You're gonna think it's what you call it when a person a dictatorship.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah,
sense,
it makes
Emperor
sense.
Kojak. Emperor Kojak said that's why on my gaming channel I got the comments turned off. I don't do live streams over there. I'm not trying to get that again. Salute to you, bro.
But like I
Yeah,
said, Ron, what I mean, be careful. Sometimes the SWAT team will shoot, or you might get fucked up. You know, there's nothing
They'll
left.
shoot.
Yeah, you got to be, because a lot of people got
I
fucked
want
up.
them to shoot too.
He
yeah.
right.
Because
So,
when they
And
first started, dog, it was wild. Now they kind of slowed down on it, to where
Yeah, that's why I said they started
they
cracking
started
down.
cracking. Yeah, they started to crack it down. Because before they'd kick in your door, but now, dudes, they'll knock on the door or something like that.
Right.
Because
They'll have a
wow,
conversation
because
with
yeah, because before they wasn't looking like on the phone and checking on that like that. They was
right,
like, yo, get down or lay down. But now they didn't caught
right.
on the thing. So
but you know what though,
yeah,
Stanley,
That's
the
because
bigger
of the
you get,
lawsuit, too, fucker. Mm-hmm.
the bigger you
mm-hmm.
get, the more you're gonna find people that's gonna try to do that. And just look at your favorite stars. People try to get close to the stage so they can, just for the fear to see to hurt them. You know what I'm saying?
You
And
got
and
the
when people
right
can't get
one,
close to you,
baby. You got the motherfucking right one, bitch. I'm telling you, you don't want to get close to me. I'm telling you.
Speaking of that, speaking of that,
It's
did you
like being
did
hugged by
did you
man.
see
Look,
the black man in the
Wolverine.
video?
by a motherfucking. I'm telling you, it's like being hugged by a cactus, man. Y'all don't get
yeah.
you don't
Ooh,
want to fucking get close to me. I swear to God, you don't.
Look,
And
that
y'all
remind
can
me of
have that
Stan. You
conversation.
remember Eminem Stan when the fan tried to get close to him?
I don't remember that
Big.
one. What happened with that?
You don't remember the
Stan.
song Stan? Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Eminem made a
I
song because he had a fan that was so obsessed with him.
I know
Then
that's
Listen,
yeah.
Mariah Carey turned
I'm
around and
over here
said
eating
did,
M&M's
did a song about
with
him.
Stan.
I ain't like that song because the nigga name was Stan. I ain't fuck you,
I'm
Eminem.
over here eating M&M's with Stan right now. Ain't that something?
I'd never be a
I
groupie
re,
like that, nigga. Fuck you. Once you showed me that
I,
you ain't shit, and I was actually a fan of you, nigga. Fuck you. I wouldn't do all that extra shit.
Yeah.
I remember DC Young Fly knocking out a fan.
What?
Real
You
shit,
know he don't
Yeah,
bother nobody. When did this
uh,
happen?
last year. Knocked
man.
that
Look,
nigga out cold, bro.
before
Put the
before
paws
the
on him.
goddamn before the
Did you,
pandemic had that 6 foot rule, nigga. I had that motherfucker. Don't goddamn step into my. I got a circle around
Yeah.
me. It's an imaginary line, and if you cross that shit, your ass is in the danger zone. That's the gun
did
line.
you guys see the one with Akon when he slammed the fan? He threw a bottle at him, and
Yeah, you
Akon.
can't run up on no motherfucking Akon. What the hell is wrong with
Man,
you?
that's
Y'all think this
crazy.
nigga be singing love songs that he's some kind of hoe. No, nigga, that nigga like Wesley Snipes without the goddamn Blade 2 haircut, nigga.
Speaking of Wesley Snipes, how about they coming out with this new
That nigga.
series right now that's out today called Young Nino?
Oh
And I'm gonna be
shit.
watching. I'm gonna check that out. I'm definitely checking that out. It better be
It's on,
good, cause I'm gonna be
it's on
mad.
Star.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
be mad, dog.
they
He
gonna
I'm gonna be
make
mad.
look just
bro,
like Wesley Snipes, the dude that's playing him too, y'all.
they gonna make it look good, but if you really paid attention to New Jack City, that nigga told you he wasn't shit but a goddamn little Robin Sherm head dope boy. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
Nino Brown.
It's
Yeah,
it's
and he
not
was
that.
peddling. I know, but I'm saying, and he was peddling weed. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really get on the goddamn movement of the motherfucking C word until G Money put his ass on.
I think the reason why Power was like The Wire was so popular because it was so accurate. So
It
they
sure
gotta
was,
be.
man. I love
It,
that. And odd.
it was just very. It was so true. Like yo,
Mm-hmm.
it was just a lot of stuff in there was just so accurate, and that is probably gonna be the hardest part trying to make the young need. That's why I'm kind of curious what it's gonna really be like, and hopefully it's very accurate, not just to the character of the person, but to the around the time because I was what like the '90s, right?
Yeah, the
Are they
It's
time
coming
about
out
the
with a
'80s
movie
and
on that?
'90s.
it was like the early '90s, late '80s, early '90s type
Yeah,
time
yeah. So
frame.
it gotta be very accurate. I'm gonna be
Are
honest with you
are they
before it's
gonna
gonna
come out
drop.
with a movie with that instead of like a series? Or are they coming out with a movie?
It's a series that's
They,
out right
it's a
now,
series.
not a
Oh, okay.
remake of a movie.
I'm
It's a
sick of
series
I'm
on
sick of these
Stars.
motherfuckers in their series anyway. Cause like no, the reason why I'm saying like when Loki had came out the first season, they made us wait 2 goddamn years for another one.
I
That's how
know,
Rick and
right?
Morty is though.
People understand that shit. Like they don't give a fuck about us.
And you
Why
know
you
what?
say
I,
that?
People do lose
It might just
interest.
take. It might
yeah,
just take how long to make that shit.
I was
How long it
watching
took to make
Tulsa,
Son of a Preacher Man?
motherfucker 22 days.
Y'all did good
What?
then. Y'all was hustling because I'm gonna tell you, it
They
takes
was,
at
bro.
least a whole year. Y'all did y'all shit. Y'all was passionate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like
no,
Oh, they
even
was
me
hold on.
when
prepared
I
though.
do.
It was 22 days over the course of like 4 months.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was 22 days. Yeah, no, it was just
And
Oh,
22
okay. Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah, 'cause
have,
what?
we had to get people's schedules and shit coordinated. Nah, it wasn't 22 back to back days of straight grinding. Cause hell, nah, that would have killed us.
have
just
you
How
guys
it
Because
was, it was
imagine doing a
18,
whole
18 hour
series
days,
though.
wait?
Imagine
Have
and it
you
doing a
takes a
whole
guys?
lot of
series.
dedication because a lot of people
bro.
don't show up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but bro,
ha-
you know they film Wildin' Out one time, right? They might do that shit
smart.
1 or 2 days or whatever like that. That shit they break it up and make it look like a season, but that shit is like 2 or 3 days of filming.
Right.
ha-
That's why
Smart.
that's why they be complaining about not getting paid because like nigga, you work for 3 days, motherfucker. Just because we chopped it up and made it into you know what I'm saying a couple of month long series or whatever like that. Hey,
Hey,
Yeah,
have you guys
what you
seen?
see on TV is not what you see.
Have you
yeah,
Damn,
guys
somebody
seen?
which,
banging, boy.
which
That nigga
hold
system
on,
hitting hard.
which
Come on,
is
guys.
also starting to translate on YouTube. That's what the
Yeah.
shorts and the videos are.
Right.
Hmm.
Which
Yeah,
is that's a good sign.
we do our long form content, but that's what I was saying. Like we also have to do these shorts and short versions of these conversations, like because everybody ain't got the 3-4 hours to sit there and listen to the whole thing. If you clip out a 8-9 minute, you know what I'm saying, portion of your video where people was actually having a deep conversation, da 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 da, I'm telling you, people would rather watch that. because that's the way it's shifting now.
You know
And
what,
when
though,
Trucker,
Stanley?
when Trucker
What I'm
was asleep,
thinking.
we need to clip that out.
You know what I'm thinking, fellas, and y'all give me a good idea. My documentaries are about an hour, but what's crazy, you can find people that can sit through a live stream from 6 to 12 hours, but to sit and watch a documentary, they would have to they would turn it off and then come back, which is cool too, But I think that in order for that to work out for you, like you said, Stanley, chop it up, do shorts, and let people take what they want from it and look at it. And then if they have a question, they can go back and say, okay, well, how did we get here? And they'll look
Yeah.
at the part before that.
But see, that's why you insert the link to the full video.
Yeah.
Because I've been noticing people wasn't doing that, and I hated that shit too. Because the way a lot of people be clipping up some of their shorts, it might be good, but you don't know, you don't know how it started, and then it's clipped up so bad that you really don't get the gist of it. So on the ending part, it's like, damn, it sounds like they're about to say some real shit, or actually get to the damn point of this clip. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you do the beginning and the ending, and people like, You know how people, when they buy a new book, they look at the front and then they look at the back and the credits and all that. Yeah, it's like that.
I know. But see, that's what I'm saying.
Know.
That's what I'm learning as I go. That's why I started doing them.
So yeah, that was probably one of the number one reasons why Angry Man and Kevin Samuels got very popular real quick, was the shorts. They took the main part and had a real conversation in like 30 seconds. And it was like, well, shit.
Well,
let
Shorts
me see
had just started to kick off Shorts had just started to kick off before Kevin Samuels died, so he got the first beginning of it. So now, if he was living, he would see that all this stuff that's going on now.
His subscribership is still growing, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And he's putting out more content now that he's gone.
That's his daughter. His daughter has control over that.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I know. But I'm just saying, he's still putting in more content out, which is.
And it's funny that you just said that, because I just watched a short clip of him having a conversation with a lady, and he was like, if a married woman and a man comes together, and you want your child to be raised a certain way and the other way, but the father wants to go this way, what direction are y'all going? And she kept trying to run in circles around it, and then it finally came out my way. He was like, and that's where that's the problem right there. We're not going to go anywhere with that type of mindset.
Right.
I was like, damn.
Bro, I was one of them motherfuckers. Like, everybody say, no, I ain't watch. No, I was one of them motherfuckers who watched that shit. And I used to watch that shit with my wife. That shit was entertaining. We don't watch regular TV. That was the fucking entertainment. Because what I was trying to get her to see, which she already know it, but just in general, just saying, look, this is the women that are out there. You know what I'm saying? Because you only know you. This is what men have to deal with. These are the women that men had. Like, you see her come on. Ain't nobody call her ass up there. She came on with a little story. And just because this man was smart enough to read through the bullshit, it's like, and we used to, because I really want to know what her opinion is. And this is a way of getting her opinion about certain situations without having to put her in certain situations to get that opinion. You feel what I'm saying?
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Yeah. Now, Kevin Samuels had a strategy, man. That man was so strategic. It was crazy. He let women come up. He would be respectful with them in the beginning. But if they come up, they're gonna bullshit him. They're gonna try to get around the question or tell it to their, and he'll give them the same energy, and he'll say, and it seemed like even when the women did come up, they would be mad at him, but they came up there on their own. And then when they figured that they've gotten embarrassed, they'll still come back and say, well, I realize this. I realize that. Well, ma'am, why are you not with your husband? He would ask those questions. What did you do as well? So he did get on some men about certain things, but he tried in the Black Manosphere with the men, and it didn't work, because men gonna do what they want to do anyway.
Yeah, it worked.
It definitely worked.
It
worked because they watch, but he don't interview. He didn't interview men anymore.
Yeah. That's the part. That was the part where
It made
no,
he still interviewed dudes, y'all.
well,
Come
he
on, man.
did the men's week, right? But
In the
before that,
beginning.
like, yeah, in the beginning, he was more like because a lot of the cologne that I have, right? Because he got a Amazon thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that was where I got a lot of my cologne from. And my wives will buy cologne off of his thing, off of Amazon. So,
he right.
um, and he would, to dress up and things like that. And you could see where like he was kind of in a recession, like because he had cancer. So you could
Right.
tell like
Yeah,
where he was
yeah.
still in recovery, and then you could see where he started getting better and better and better. But
Mhm.
it was like right after that when he said, "I'm gonna start focusing on women," was where the channel kicked up, right? Because that one
Yeah.
clip of the
Cause
one
who's the
lady,
biggest consumers, bro? Who's the biggest consumers of anything?
Women.
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 Even if they deflect and even if they're a problem, they are the biggest consumers.
And the reason
You're
why I
right.
say that is because the dudes that he was talking to, in their eyes, those were the dusties, the busties, and this, that, and the third. So they're like, I'm not paying attention to that because them ain't the niggas I want.
Oh, they was paying attention. Well, they was.
Anyway,
Some of them was. It wasn't. It was quiet. Put it like that. They was just
yeah,
listening. It was quiet, right?
They
right.
So they was
they
agreeing. They was
wanted.
agreeing what he was saying, right? But as soon as he
Yeah.
start going on, like when women start coming up there and they start showing their true colors, when he start asking little questions, then he start like, you know what? I'm gonna start focusing on the women. And that one clip, that 23-minute clip, showed
The
a
average at
whole
best
lot.
woman.
Yeah, the average when they showed that, yo, it took off from there. Though it was like,
But
yo,
that was a part
Yeah,
of
it was
being counseled too when y'all was talking about counseling earlier, because that
mm-hmm.
woman went and took a lawsuit out on him. They said he
Did
broke
she?
her down. He took her self-esteem
yeah,
down because he
yeah.
said she was but she the one who said that she was a four. He didn't say that.
Bitch, you said you was below average, and he said you were average at best. They took that and ran with it. When in
Right.
actuality, if they would have kept fucking listening, that he would have told you that most people
Are
are
average.
fucking average, dummy.
Nothing wrong with it. There's
Because
nothing
you
In
wrong
put
with
other
being
words,
yourself
average.
don't
because you put yourself on a pedestal, and I'm not agreeing to your fucking insanity. Don't make me crazy. It doesn't make me crazy. It makes you fucking stupid. But
and the
go
thing
ahead.
is
And
too, Stanley, don't I always say don't ask for something that you
You
can't
know,
you can't match. And that was a problem. A lot of these women that did look, they were beautiful now, but it was that pretty privilege. They were rotten fruits on the inside, beautiful on the outside, but had a whole bunch of baggage, and to the point to where they thought they could get over by saying, okay, well, look, we don't want the dusties, we want a high valued man. But ma'am, why do you figure that you are entitled to this? You got three
because I
children, you've
deserve
been
it.
married, yeah,
yeah.
you've been divorced, and all this. Why you didn't stay with your husband in the first place?
Look at me. Ain't I pretty, bitch? And
No,
that's why I
the
said. And this is the conversation I used to have with my wife. Yes, she is beautiful. But then,
Mhm.
as a man, you hearing this shit that this bitch saying, like, I don't give a fuck what the fuck you look like.
Yeah.
but see, the number one thing I definitely
The
think it
fuck?
exposed was um, one entitlement, right? But the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
fact that just because she got an education, she
Don't
has a
make us smart.
PhD, it does not change the mindset that she still has. You had doctors, psychiatrists, females that work in the Air Force,
Right,
science. I think I saw one with a scientist. She was actually
right.
Yeah.
like in the engineering. I've seen
Uh-huh.
so many professional women on there, and you would think all of this would come from the ratchets, but it was more of the more educated, a lot of
It,
educated women, and that was the
Yeah,
bingo.
that
but
was the
but, but
number one
some of
shocker right there.
But
but some of the ratchets did
that's
come up,
another thing. Yeah, the rest
Some
some of
of
the
them
ratchet
came
shit.
up, yeah.
Yeah,
It
but
was
they
a
were pretty
whole lot of
ratchet.
professional.
Oh, wait,
trucker,
wait,
that's
wait, 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 wait,
that was
wait,
the
wait,
main.
wait,
Hold
wait.
on, that was the main point that I was trying to get to. That it wasn't just the ratchets; it was the professional women out here that was like this with this mindset.
Okay,
But go ahead, Ron, man.
nah, because I'm looking at what Trevor One said. Can you put that on the screen, please?
Fuck no.
Please put it on the screen because I want everybody to see this. Please, can we please do that, please? So Trevor One said men spend more than women. What
Jesus
are you
Christ.
talking about?
No, no,
Why don't you first take the
no.
time out, Miss Trevor One, to go online, right, and figure out who are the biggest consumers.
Hey,
Men
yeah, I'm
or
starting
women.
to bound
And
it.
it's gonna let you know
Y'all can give
that
me $1.
70 to
Boot travel
80%
one out
of
for the next 200
purchases are
hours.
made.
Oh
70 to
my.
80% of consumer spending is from
That's the
women.
boundary. Yeah, in fact.
See, men buy impulse items more than women, but it's not even that much. It's only 54% of us out of 40. And y'all got a rather 45. Still, y'all are the biggest consumers. Sorry, it is the truth.
Oh, bro, I'm glad you said
And then
impulse spenders.
a lot of the times, our purchases are not even on ourselves; it's on women.
And we don't even we don't even try shit on in the store. We just get it and go.
Because we already know what the fuck we want when we go in there.
Yeah.
Women be shopping. Women be shopping.
It would stay in the panty and bra section for my ex-wife. Let me tell you.
Man.
She used to have like, look, and she'd be in there for a long time, and then I look, let's go to the men's section in Macy's, and it's like, oh, are you ready to go? Hell no. Let me shop too.
Man, listen. That's why we always when we go shopping,
Goddamn.
when, 99 for
Play,
24.
goddamn it, you want to, goddamn it.
when we always
56.
remember remember that saying, like when we go, like we don't want our wives with us. It was for that reason, because we know if we go shopping, we gonna spend more. Like we go in and out easy. We know exactly what we want. If you with us and we at the mall, we don't mind flossing you, but we know what the price is, the consequences. You walk past a female or perfume or whatever it is, yo, you sitting there for about 45 minutes trying on different
Yep.
perfume,
Makeup, all that
doing
shit.
smell, makeup, earrings, all. Yo, you before you know it, instead of you going there spending 300, you just spent 800, 900 to a rack, and you like, God damn, I
And,
wasn't planning this.
and you know, if people know how to get their attention, the worst one for me was that goddamn, what's the thing, the man with the flat iron when you walk through the mall? Hey, ma'am, can I try your hair out? And I'm like,
Oh
God damn it.
Jesus.
Trevor wants to talk
need
about
to buy
something.
one.
Why argue over this? It's not argue. It's just, see, the thing is, beloved, we don't want you to
Beloved.
have misinformation to other people that may be thinking that you're actually speaking facts. When we have to make sure that everyone is allowed to actually hear and see the actual MF truth.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen,
Today, this is the motherfucking
listen.
truth.
I need people, and I also need people. If you see a man shopping for hour, it's shopping for at least an hour. It's only because he's shopping for his kids.
And you know
Or
It's
he
not
what?
for
don't,
himself.
or he can't find his size trucker because you got to look at it this way: our feet are bigger. Our feet are bigger, and like if Macy's don't have the shoe I'm looking for, I'm gonna go over to a different store, like all the sneaker stores, because Macy's don't have a lot of sneakers.
Shit,
You
they
know.
don't have. Well, yeah, you're right. They don't have a lot, but y'all be sleeping on Macy's footwear, bro.
Oh
Oh
no,
no,
you
I
got to
love
catch them at
Macy's
the right
footwear
time. You got to
at the
catch them.
right
You got to
time,
catch them
and
at the
also
right
shop
time.
online for Macy's too.
Macy's used to be the spot to go if you want to get your girl a pair of Coach loafers or sandals, especially loafers.
Well, they like the Uggs a lot. I don't know why, but they
Right.
do.
Coach
Yeah.
loafers used to
That,
jump
that,
out
I
that
don't
bitch for
understand that one, man.
$60.
You know what I do? I got Coach shoes too. I'm gonna paint
Hold
the
on,
bottom really.
let me pay some bills real quick, man. Some of my people they hit me up, and I know they don't like to remind me, so I'm
Man,
gonna pay this. Yeah, hold on, Miss. I saw you how to chime in. Disrespect. Like y'all.
Hey, you going in and out? You
I was
going
probably
in and
going,
out?
yeah, I
There
was
you
probably
go.
going in and out because I was playing the video. But that was for Israel Mills and Ron Mack, man, for hitting up the cash app.
I hit up the cash out to get Travel One the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
that was
hey,
what I was
fellas, let
talking.
me tell
24
you,
hours.
I'm gonna start
Hold
supporting
on.
y'all a little bit more.
99. Hey, take your time, bro. But 99 cents for 24 hours, and what you gave me, so that means 5 days. All right, cool.
Dang.
You know, if she pissed Ron Mack off, that's something, because he
Because
don't
it's
he.
Hold
like
on.
I don't understand. Like
Yeah,
it's
hold
a
on.
choice to be like to say something that's you know that's
It need
not
to be true. It need to be true.
echo chamber. I don't even understand why people say that. We all
Yeah,
disagree. So
Yeah.
if you think
yeah,
everybody's crazy, then guess what? That might mean that you're crazy.
Right.
yeah. I don't understand that one.
Hold on. Let me
Word
check.
hurt, and people don't like
I
to hear
got
the
you
truth.
there, man. I'm about to check that out.
Speaking of that, man. Yo, you said something about the naturalness earlier,
Don't get rid
right?
of Travel One. Don't get rid of Travel One. I just push it.
Nah,
Fuck
nah,
that.
Look
nah.
at you, man. Hey,
No, no.
she ain't never done nothing. I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather take her than any of the other women that I've experienced in most of the chats now. Cause she in the chat. She participating in the chat. You get what I'm saying? She not jumping on the panel every minute. And then like we having a good conversation now. And then a female come up and disrupt. That's a problem. That's the problem in many spaces. I'm not just saying for y'all spaces, but I see it a lot. That's why I don't talk. I don't argue with the women when they come up. I try not to. I'll do a shot here and there, but I notice that when you're the person that's the most quiet and the most cool, they'll go at you more than any of y'all for what they want to. They'll do it to me for what they want to do to y'all. So
We
it's
saw that
best way
today.
for me is just to, yeah. For me, it's best for me to just not say nothing to them when they come up. And let me say this too, Hassan. Let me ask you one question real quick.
Yeah.
Uh, in your culture, the things we talk about now, y'all don't be spending y'all money like going to the store. Your wives don't be in the store that long, huh?
I
Shit.
don't know. I don't go with him.
No, I'm talking about her
I'm
son.
smarter than that. Oh, you talking about Hassan? Yeah. That's a good
Yeah,
question,
No,
son.
no, they do go to the store, but they only like with the budget. We don't go over. Like they don't whine about it. They be more appreciated. And if they want something, just wait until I got the money, or wait longer until they
they
don't
come on
complain.
sale.
I mean, they do complain, but not as over here. Like, no, I want it now. You
Yeah,
know,
You know why that
Because
is?
of the
they
Because
have
patience.
better.
to be honest with you, America is spoiled.
That's a fact. That is a
Because
fact.
even if you go to the poor neighborhoods, let's say New York, go to the projects over there, they live in to somebody that's from a hut. They look at this big building like, God, y'all are
Yeah.
rich. You got a whole
let me
bunch of
tell you
dudes in the
something.
project with all the gold, all the jewelry, all the pocket full of money, and you got a person that's all the way in a whole nother country where they ain't got shoes. This dude got on a brand new. The shoes just came out today. They was just made
Yeah,
last week. They just dropped today, and he got them on his feet. I ain't had a new pair of shoes until I was 16,
you know what,
and
man?
they were
That's
somebody
why.
else's shoes that got them. I don't even know that died.
You know what, and that's why I'm grateful for the things that I have. It's not that I'm materialistic. Anything I buy is limited edition, not just to buy it. But people already think from different culture that we spend all our money on Gucci, Louis Vuitton, the most
We do though.
expensive
Look, I
things,
got on
but we
Gucci
can't pay our
socks
bills.
now. We do. We do.
Well,
I
I
think
don't.
I
You
think
got to move me.
I think a
Nice.
lot of I'm appreciative of that. You know, the number one thing my mom would tell me, and I at first I didn't understand it because you know I got the money. You know, go to the store, this, that, and third. But the number one thing that they told me, they had to sit me down for that. It was like, well, we don't want to raise our kids to be led with money. And to this day, like they we got the money, but they still go to like the thrift stores and you know little stuff like that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
do that now.
We
I do that now.
like and I can see like the way the kids is like we don't really. I wouldn't say like I if I buy me a pair of J's, I would buy my kids a pair of J's, right? But for them, they go to Walmart, they buy clothes from there. They don't do like um, you know, Burberry and all. You know how other people be doing all the super designer stuff, this, that, and the third. you know, every 5 minutes or anything like that. So it's kind of
Well,
like, you know, I appreciate
one
the
or
little
two
things like
pieces
that.
in a collection is okay. Your whole closet should not be Gucci and Louis Vuitton or any of that. And I
Yeah,
do got that shit, and I will be getting rid
Hell
of a lot of
nah.
it. I bought it. I bought a
yeah,
lot.
Hell
I'm not
yeah,
nah.
gonna
You
lie.
can go buy whatever the fuck you want to go buy. As long as you're making the money to go buy it. Long as you can buy whatever you want to fucking buy. It don't even
nah.
really matter. Because when
No,
you
but
look
what we
at it like
saying is,
that,
Ron.
you ain't gotta worry about nobody thinking about money as everything. That's when you really think money ain't shit. When you go make the money to go buy whatever the fuck you want. You're like, man, money
It
ain't
got
shit.
no. It's
Nah,
No,
hold
I,
on,
look,
time
bro.
out, time out, time out,
I
time out, time out. Because
all right.
I believe in this. You supposed to treat yourself, whatever the fuck you think that is, within reason. If you fucking work hard,
Of your finances, yeah.
yeah, you
Facts.
like you have to. Because you, if you don't do that, you're gonna end up being one of these motherfuckers who took care of everybody else, bought houses and cars for everybody else, and you ain't got shit.
And that's
Right.
true. And I'm glad that you guys really got a catalog of how y'all take interest in what y'all look like. Now, what I'm saying for me, I'm not saying that we should not. Now, I shouldn't not be talking out of all people because I do have a lot of shit.
I'm
I
just
ain't gonna lie.
telling you, you just pulled out a whole black
Oh
bear.
goddamn chinchilla!
he said a whole black bear.
Right, a whole
No, but
goddamn jacket made out of Black Panther skin.
From Yellowstone National Park.
but let me explain that. Let me explain that. Anytime I buy something, it's limited edition and it's for the fit. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy it just because, oh man, this is nice.
He got it.
But what
She
I'm
got it.
saying is I
That's the
made
point,
sure.
Grumpy. It doesn't
No,
matter why
but
you
listen though,
do it. It's just the
let me
fact
tell
that
you.
put yourself in a position where
Well,
you
let him
can.
land. Let him
Look,
land.
look,
Let him land.
but the thing is when I look at those things run in my closet, they're just things. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes
Exactly.
I don't even put the shit on. I feel better at times just rocking a regular plain t-shirt and a pair of jeans.
Well, then
But
stop
What's
buying the
your
shit, Barker. Stop buying the
what's
shit
your
then.
regular plain T-shirt? See, because
no, no,
see, that's the
no,
thing.
hear me out. You
You
said
bougie
you're
as
not letting me
hell.
finish. You're
Your
not
regular
letting me
plain
finish.
T-shirt ain't regular or plain.
Just hear me out though, brother. What I'm saying is when I look at when I buy the stuff, I look at it to the point to where, okay, well, I am in a, so what entertainment business. So anytime I'm invited to event, bam, I could go to that. I feel good about that. But when I look at the stuff that I do have, I'm like, damn, this soup been here for about 2 years, you know. And
See,
but then
this how much
again,
shit you got.
but hear me out. But I liked it because it was limited edition. Now I see dudes who cannot really afford it, they can't pay their rent. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, well that's different.
Yeah,
That's
That's
well.
that's
different.
That's what
being
I'm saying.
irresponsible.
That's what I was talking about, and that's what
Yeah.
I was talking about, right? Because and truthfully, we might see it, right? But a lot of women don't see it.
Yeah,
It's a
but trucker, you
facade
said
at the
money driven, right?
led with money, meaning a lot of
Yeah, you
people
said you
could
don't
get
want to
out.
be money driven. You don't want
No,
nobody to be
not
money
money driven.
driven. That's the exact words that you use. The reason why I remember that those was the
Money
exact
driven
words
for
that you use. Go ahead.
You talking about to take care of the house, buy
no,
shit that you need that's gonna
right.
last.
Yeah, no, that I get what you work hard, you play hard, right? That's my saying all to my kids, right? But what I normally see
Mhm.
out here, like when I'm traveling, yo, dude, so many putting on a persona like they got it, but they don't have it. Like they responsibilities and they duties is ass backwards. You get what I'm saying? Yo, dude rocking a $400 T-shirt and $1,000 pair of jeans and shoes, but he can't afford to pay his child support. You get
Yeah,
what I'm
that's a
saying?
fucking
Or
fool.
he living with his mama. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that be doing that. They spend $20,000 on a link. You know what I'm saying? But they can't invest that money into their kids. You get what I'm saying?
Don't even have
And
insurance,
unfortunately, right? They don't
life
got insurance. Like
insurance.
and unfortunately, if you notice, a lot of women, a lot, okay, always put the money first before the man's character. So when a dude pull up in a Camry, he might be like it might be a 2022 or whatever it is, just a regular old smuggler Camry, right? She will, nah, I'm good on you, you know what I'm saying? But thank you for the compliment. But the dude who can't afford shit, but he driving a fucking Corvette that he can't even afford to pay for, okay?
Yeah.
They would give that man the attention, and that's what I'm trying to. I'm
And it's
trying to
just a
basically.
look.
But
It's
that's the
Yeah.
whole point of the car. That's the
no,
whole.
it's
They
not.
built
No,
this
But it
it's
for
shouldn't be.
it.
It
not.
shouldn't be, Ron.
They
It
It
built
shouldn't be
it
though,
shouldn't
for
be.
Ron.
That's the
attention.
point.
It
They
shouldn't
built the
be.
car so it can have
That's
a certain level of attention to it.
Well,
okay.
a
I,
lot
I
of
get
guys I
that
know
part.
that got cars. They got cars because they just really they like a collection. Like my brother,
And they like
he can afford
exactly.
cars. He got a nice collection, but he don't do it to get women. He could get women just that shit have to be in you, not just because you got the car. But them
And
type
then you work
women,
it
they
out with
will
it.
go and get with that dude that's so-called self-made that put himself up on a pedestal. And he really ain't got it, and later on she find out he ain't got it, but he got the nice car. She's still gonna leave him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, it's made. You know, you work hard, you play hard. Cool. If you got it,
Right,
you got it. But a lot of these dudes don't be having it. You know what I'm
right. They
saying?
just want to
In
look like
a
they got it.
car. Hey, you pull up in the C8. She go, oh yeah, okay. Let me give you your number, yada yada yada. And then fuck around, get pregnant by the dude, and he ain't worth a damn thing, nothing, zero.
Right. They
And you
always
No,
know
want
what,
that's
to.
Tucker? I'm okay. I'm okay with him not having it because I have homeboys that say, "Look, man, I ain't got it, bro. I wanna drive your car tonight. I want to put on one of your suits." I do that shit
He,
because I think it's funny. I would let them do that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
He
have a
finished.
problem with that. You know,
Yeah, he
to
about
let
to
them live
smash
out that
just off of
fantasy for
your
that
car.
night.
I'm just saying, man. I
See,
can't.
you an enabler, Coffee.
Like
No, but I'm okay with it though because some dudes, man, have never had that. You know, I've had a lot of homies to look up to me, say, "Hey, man,
And
you know, you
it
really
ain't,
inspired me to do." Listen,
it ain't got to get
inspire me
it
to do.
now.
I know, but just no, but just to have that feel of what it's like, it makes a person get that drive, you know, and you can get that at any age. Some people learn it late,
oh,
you know. So
you could drive it, but you ain't gonna front in it. That's the difference. You could
I
drive in
don't
it.
care if
You
they
could
do.
I
you
don't know
you
about that.
chilling. You could chill in it. We listen. You could drive it. You could, you know what I'm saying. Listen, but
People
once I
rent
know,
cars every day for videos and stuff, and they live that
and
damn
I get
fantasy.
that. And
No,
then
you're right.
exactly,
You're
it's a
absolutely
damn
right.
fantasy, and them same people that be living them damn fantasies be in the worst ruins of their entire life because
But
somebody
see,
sat there and taught them, yo, dudes that got that consistently have Gucci and all this other stuff, yo, they got the money. Like,
right.
nah,
But when we
pay
do get
attention
it,
to the
trucker,
reaction.
and let me say
Uh
this.
huh.
But when we do get it,
But
when we do get it, go
hold on.
ahead.
This is why the females get mad at us. You know what I'm saying? They get mad at us when they like, yeah, they fell for this and they fell for that because y'all men be lying, and I think that's what they talking about. Like letting your homeboy hold the Bugatti and go to the club, like he guaranteed some pussy.
Scrubs.
Oh
He
man, hold up,
guaranteed some
hold
pussy.
up. We can't hold up. We yeah, fucking females be lending each other fake titties. I don't want to hear that shit. What the
Man,
fuck?
that ain't the same trucker. That ain't the
What the
same.
hell?
That ain't the same
They be
trucker.
passing fake ass in the whole 9 yards. And niggas be falling for
Yeah,
that shit every day.
yeah. I know about the
The
booty
point is,
magic padding. Yeah, I
right?
know,
So
but I'm
the point
saying
is, man,
that ain't a car. A car symbolizes that nah, this nigga got money.
And then you got to have your own
Security.
shoes. You can't wear no
It's
shoes.
a nigga in a
the
Bugatti compared to a nigga in a goddamn a Camry with a crack with one side mirror and tape on the motherfucking other side mirror that is on that motherfucker. That
all
says
right.
a whole different
See,
level of comfort and stability in that woman's
hold on.
eyes. Am I right
You
or
know what,
Number
wrong?
one,
Stanley?
hold on. And
No,
that's
no.
true. Oh.
And wait, hold up. Let me say this. I don't think that because a dude drive a Camry that he's broke. Because trust me, the white boys I hang
No, I'm
around
saying
rich than
because
the motherfucker.
I'm saying, but you're not gonna be fucking them either, Quaffy. I'm saying from the woman's POV, from the woman's point of view, she not thinking or caring about the fact that that car is rented or not his. The fact that he's in that motherfucker. Have
Yeah,
y'all not
yeah.
seen? Have y'all not seen
I seen it. I seen it.
these
Shows, yeah.
I
videos?
seen them
Right,
all of them. But here's
these
the
little
thing, and
skits, the gold digger skits.
and
Are
This is
these
what
here's
I'm
the
talking
thing.
are
about.
these dudes cars for real?
No,
No,
they don't.
Oh,
So yeah, here's the thing, dog. And this is coming from Auntie J. God rest her soul. Again, if y'all
yeah. I
listen to
remember
the
on
words,
TJ.
as a woman, because my wife heard these words. As a woman, you should be able to recognize a king without king's clothing. That's this part that we're talking about right now. Women
Oh
should
shit! So y'all
that
gonna make me go put on my king suit?
nah, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm
A
just
woman should
bullshit.
be able to recognize a king without the facade of Gucci and designer and the nice cars and all this other stuff. Yo, all of that,
Okay.
that's nice and all to have, but living together, you know what I'm saying? That's a different level, yo. You never know. Even
It
when the
changes
dude
up.
really got it, yeah. Even when the dude got it, yo, he could be the biggest dickhead in the world. He technically he not really there. He just busting you down, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And niggas be
Yeah,
recognizing that shit, and that's the worst thing any woman could put herself in a position in. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
He just
true.
busting you
Well,
down,
that's why they
and then
get
he
into
just
this.
getting
I'm
rid of you.
independent and I got my own thing. I don't want him to get. I don't want to stay with him. I don't want to give him. I don't want him to give me anything far as something that I have to obligate myself to. And you do have women that are that way.
Well, see, well, I get that point, but it goes to a extreme. I don't mind a woman having an education and getting her own money. Yo, that's a plus. But your character as a woman matters, though. Your femininity as a woman, that comes number one before the money. So even though you making money and you independent, it doesn't change the fact that if you're an asshole before, you're gonna be a bigger asshole even with it. So it's just that's how I look at it. It goes for men too. It's because a dude might
That's
have
right.
money, you know what I'm saying? He it's because he got money and all this other bullshit doesn't make him a king or a respectable man. Let me change that. A respectable man. He was a respectable
That was a
man
good
before
comment.
he had
That
the
was a good
money.
comment.
You know what I'm saying? That he was a respectable man before he had it. He gonna be a bigger respectable man after that. Normally, them type of
That-
dudes, they're very given, very given.
You know what, man? I think as a culture, period, as black men, and I'm not trying to compare myself to white men or Indian men or Asian men. I hang out with different cultures because I see how they roll. The Indian brothers are the ones I mainly hang out with that are Arabic, that are Sikh, that are, I see how they roll. You know what I'm saying? They may have one watch, and that one watch is the most expensive thing that they have on their arm or a bracelet, and that means that says a lot. Because I'm like, damn, how did he get that
Correct.
$1 million house within 1 month, 1 year? Because he saved his money and bought what was, most important. And I think that's where we go wrong as black men. We don't invest. We don't go get properties. We don't do the things that we need to do to set us up for the future. Becoming a leader comes way before the Gucci and all of that. I had my first home when I was 19. So I get it.
Shit, I had a goal. My first home was at 26, but I bought the home for the family. But that was definitely my goal, and
Hmm.
accomplished that shit at
Hmm.
26. You know what I'm saying? And I was making less than fucking $40,000 at that time. So
Yeah, I was living on
yeah,
credit, but I
shit.
paid it. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, that's just me. So
And
that's why
guess
I
what?
say,
I qualified for a John Whelan, if you know what that is. Look it up.
it's wild. I don't know, man. If you got it, you got it. Enjoy the designer
Fruits of
stuff.
your
You feel
labor.
me? Yeah, yeah. Work
Yeah,
hard,
for the
play
fruits
hard.
of your labor.
But if you ain't working
But it
on, if you
changed
just
when you get
playing,
married and you got them
yeah.
kids. It changed. It
Well,
does.
well, yeah. If you trying to teach, right? I mean, it's okay to have it once in a blue moon, but I be seeing some parents that be, yo, I got a cousin right now, dog, who I know for certain she be spending like $5,000 a month on designer shit for a 5-year-old.
Oh no. Uh-uh.
On a 5-year-old, dog, and I was just sitting there like,
That's
yo,
crazy.
that is
And,
outrageous. I
and
don't
then when they try to
understand it.
resell it, they think that they're gonna get the same amount of money for it. Like, say if it's just like you taking your shit to Plato's Closet or some consignment, they ain't gonna pay the price that you paid for it because when it leaves the store, it loses its value. I'd rather
Yeah.
give my shit to somebody like Ron Mack because I know he's going to appreciate it. You get what I'm saying? Than to just take
Hmm.
it to the place and get low money for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's another thing too why I don't buy designer. It doesn't like it's nice and all, but it really don't have value that's gonna last. Like a couple of my shoes right now is worth $10,000 in the in my closet, but I bought them at a very low price,
Yeah, and
and
that's
then the
cool.
value jumped
What
up.
size you wear,
So,
trucker?
a size 8, nigga.
Oh.
Are
Nah,
you
I'm
a
just
size
playing.
8 shoe
Nah,
for real?
yeah.
Nah,
I
nah,
can't.
nah. I,
Because you should be able to find a shoe.
nah,
If you wear
nah.
size 8, you should be able to find any shoe. Because me now, let me give y'all this. I'm a short nigga. I ain't no tall nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm right at 5'8". Thin to medium build, and my shoes have always been the biggest thing ever on my feet. When I was younger, I was a
Mhm.
skinny dude, but just had big ass feet. And my mom had to start looking for, but my feet start to stop and catch up to proportion. So I'm 11 and a half, 12. So you can't find shoes even from 11 and a half, 12, 13. You know, that you really like for yourself, and they don't be stylish. You know what I'm saying? But I tell, even if you're a bigger man, don't shop at Big and Tall. Get your stuff custom made.
Mhm. I agree with that. I agree with that.
What happened?
Nah, you there?
How you doing,
What?
Miss CJD? Welcome,
Oh,
welcome, welcome.
hey,
I'm about
Hey,
to
Miss
mute you. I'm about to
CJD.
mute you,
hey.
trucker.
You said
Hey, Miss
what?
JD, how are you?
While
What
you
you
while
say?
you uh while you handle your business on the phone.
Who? Who you talking about?
Oh, he talking about Ron?
Nah, I had to mute trucker.
Why he wasn't on the phone?
Oh, he wasn't on the
No, he was
phone?
talking.
No,
No, he was
Nah,
talking. Yeah.
I
he
was
was
saying,
touching his
hey,
earpiece.
Oh, okay,
my
okay,
bad.
okay.
Yeah, I was moving it up. I don't want to be like
Yeah, we
super
we was
loud or
having
anything like that.
conversation. Hey,
Nah,
but man, this is so great
Say
that we
Travel
can.
One. No, not Ron Mac, the nice guy. What happened? What Travel One say? Travel
Nah,
One
she said
said
you the one who turned on her. You the one who got her
Ron Mac
banned.
turned on Travel One. Knew it.
Yeah.
I didn't turn on you, Travel One. I just don't want you to be saying stuff that's not true. That's all. So I had to give you actual facts that's documented. That
Yeah.
was all.
But I think that people tailor their beliefs to what works for them, even if it's right there in their face. And I'm not speaking on Travel One because I'm getting to know her. She gave me some valuable information on traveling, and so I got to give her credit.
Well, make sure you check that
Yeah,
information out, man,
yeah.
because it might not be right.
Travel one good. She just need to rest her throat for a second.
It might not be true information. Make sure you just go double check it again. Like when you go to a doctor, you go to another doctor and get
Yeah,
you
But
get
I
get
have
you
my
a second
passport, and I've
second
opinion.
been a lot of
opinion.
places. I have my passport. And I've been a lot of places already. So when the stuff she did say was accurate, I looked it up.
Okay. All right, let me pay
Travel
some
One, send me
let me pay
somewhere then.
hold on. Let me pay some bills real quick. Because Miss CJD hit the cash out. We appreciate that for sure.
Oh,
Appreciate that.
Not a young dude, but the girl still top. Wanna say it's the skills, but I know it's the guap. Stood on the same block with my nigga D-Rock. This is our show, my flow here.
Man, I like that track. Who did that?
I don't know, but my best friend rapped on it.
Oh, I thought that was Ron. That sounded like Ron voice.
nah,
Nah,
that's a Hill Bill, man. Shout out to Dr. Glover, man.
Hill
Yeah,
Bill, freezing.
Man, y'all
keep
boys is creative.
just be working, man. Just trying to figure it out for real.
I know I'm working too. Oh, and it's hard. Well, I have things set in place, but like I told you, I have to be there at every time. Anything you do, if I'm not sure about it, I have to stand there and watch.
Well, don't say it's hard though. Don't say it's hard. Don't
No,
say
what I
anything
say,
is hard
it's
because it's
it's
gonna be
hard with the
hard if you say
schedule.
it.
And I'm talking with the schedule. I'm not talking. I trust me. I know how to make
That's
it
gonna be
happen.
true. That's gonna be true too. What I'm
Yeah,
Mhm.
saying
but
is it's all
it
about what
is
we say.
taxing though. Anything you create is gonna be taxing.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, we don't want to. We gotta make sure we be careful with the choice of words that we use sometimes,
I
because
get
we
you.
can say something and it's gonna be true. Whatever you say is true. It's
Yeah,
gonna be apparent
I
in your
put it
life.
in action, but what I'm saying is, y'all do film, okay? You have to make sure you got reliable people. See, my thing is I'm not gonna pick a chick off Instagram to work for me or do something or to be in a video or any of that just because she look good. I need to know that her etiquette skills are on point. Can she be on time? Is she gonna do good business, as y'all call it? I'm
Yeah.
not paying for you just because you're pretty, because I can find that anywhere. I'd rather you strip all the way down and let me see the plain canvas. That way I can create what I want there. And understand this: you're working for me. It ain't about what your personal feelings. So this is what we got to understand. Even as musicians, you got people that come in studios, they take them, if they take themselves out of the equation and tell what the person want, then you won't have people like me.
All right, Miss CJ, Teddy.
I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you, Miss CJD.
Are we saying that right? Should we say Mrs. or Miss?
Yeah, it's Miss. Yeah, Mrs.
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 Mrs. JD.
She's
1970.
married,
Yeah,
something
the
that a lot of women don't have.
the wife of JD.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all see that stuff that's going on with Boris Kojo and his wife, man.
Well, his wife.
Really?
Yeah.
What's going on?
What?
Put us up on game.
Man,
Yeah.
look, boy, this is you. I'm telling you, I'm surprised ain't nobody even had a whole show about this here. Well, apparently she's, they've been married for like 17, maybe 30 years or something. I don't 17 years or something like that.
Yeah.
But she like, he ain't enough.
What?
Yeah, the Boris
Oh,
Kojo that
yeah,
all the women was in
yeah.
so much
He
love
ain't
with.
enough now. Oh, he ain't enough now. Wow, that's crazy.
I think they were too much alike. And I ain't trying to be funny, but two light skinned people sometimes just don't work.
Mm,
Hey, oh man, I was like,
that's,
is that Nicole Parker?
yeah.
Nicole wants some black
She ain't.
sausage.
Yeah, but she ain't as bad as she
She used to
think she
be.
is now.
Hmm.
I'm just saying, like, come on now, ain't nobody fanning out over you right now. Calm down,
Yeah.
calm down.
And that's
Hassan,
a
get in there,
part of
say
like,
something. What you got to say
Yeah.
about the things we're talking about?
No, I'm just listening. I was like, this is insane. But yeah, like it's like Trucker said, if you have the money, enjoy yourself. Why not? Just make sure you don't forget the people that helped you up. A lot of
Yeah.
motherfuckers,
Yeah.
they forget the people and move on. If you
Yeah, they
have it,
don't see the stairs. They don't see while going up the stairs. They don't see the people that helped them up, and that's even with content creators. Because there's some that won't even reach a comment if you're not paying $50 or better.
that's
Yeah,
true.
I'm like that.
Really, Stanley?
Hell yeah, just like you said, Stanley don't be reading my comment. He wasn't even reading no comments the other day. Hell nah, y'all don't pay me enough to read comments.
Now I'm going to support, but I
I'm
said I'm supporting in March during my birthday.
I be reading some of the comments, but man, I'm running this shit the way I feel like running it.
Yeah,
If I
it's
don't
hard sometimes
comment,
to, like y'all said, it's hard to catch them.
yeah, be multitasking. That chat be moving, and I might be doing some other shit. Like I gotta go do something right now, but I might be doing other stuff, and I might just miss it. You know what I'm saying? Because you trying
Yeah, I
to be
feel it.
your
I feel
you
it.
trying to be your own producer behind this thing. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think I got a woman that I want to work with me because she's smart. But the thing is, her voice, I believe her voice is going to irk me. So I have
yeah,
to
don't
really
deal with it.
control her.
There you go,
No,
your
but
question.
what I'm
There you go,
saying
your
is
answer
that
right there.
because for people like Trucker, if he come up, she going to get on his nerves. And
Yeah,
I don't care if he curse her ass out too. I don't care.
ain't even no need. Go ahead and if her voice is irk you, then that means that's the problem right there already.
No,
That
but I
you
understand her. She mean business, but I think she got to learn not to cut people off.
mm-hmm.
And she got that high pitch. I'm like, oh my God, Toriana.
Toriana,
Yeah,
Lord,
that's her
that's a
name.
name for you right there, boy. That's a
Yeah,
name right there. I like
yeah.
that high pitched voice though. That's why I like Gaia on the panel, man. Oh, y'all better not shoot Gaia down. I like Gaia. I like to hear her voice talk junk.
Oh,
I'm
nobody
so
ain't going
used to. I'm
against
from
that.
the hood. I'm from the hood for real. So I'm used to hearing women what's a name like that. All you got to
Right.
do is just you start whispering, they start getting quiet.
I don't want to equate a woman to a dog, but my miniature pinchers, I trained them so they wouldn't rah, 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 you know, because they think they're big dogs.
I mean, I just like
You got
Ed
miniature
said,
pictures?
we like
Ooh, I'm gonna look
the,
them up today.
we like the female perspective. We like the female point of view. You know what I'm saying? And don't get upset because we don't agree with the stuff that y'all say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it's
And that'll
right,
be the
then we
part.
will ride with it. You know what I'm saying? If it's right, we'll ride with it. But if it's some bullshit, we're gonna call it out for the bullshit that we think that it is.
We know it,
Not only
especially
that,
when
if it's a man panel, they need to understand that if it's men's panel, don't get mad. This is what we talk about. This is
it,
how we think.
This
We
is the
understand
it's
y'all
barbershop.
not.
nature.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the
it's
barbershop.
it's not. I don't mind hearing some conversation from women. The thing I hate, or I just despise the most, is they play stupid.
Oh,
One, they play stupid.
Yeah,
Two,
I see what you're saying.
nothing exists. Everything is just made the hell up. It just everything is just made up. You know what I'm saying? Like what you was talking about, Stan, with the whole natural body BBL. Yo, we
Yeah.
like thousands of men have millions of men have literally said we gonna rent you and toss you to the car smasher, and that's just what it is. We don't respect that.
cross smasher.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, to the car smasher. Basically, you know how they crumble the cars after it's been used and abused for so long. Yeah, that's just
Mm.
exactly that's how it is. And we tell
Damn,
y'all,
boy, that's
listen, we
crucial.
love. It's just I'm just keeping it a bug. That's how I look
I
out
get it.
here.
I get it. I get it.
It look like that. Yo, you got so many professional, beautiful women out here with these snatch bodies. That's the term they use, snatch bodies and
Yeah.
all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But then you see them walking in the door by their home, by themselves.
Mm.
They got
Yeah.
kids, but they ain't got no family. They
The
just
die
there.
alone effect from Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, and then it's like it's like yo, we don't like seeing that shit. Like you think I like seeing my next door neighbor who I know could be a good person, but she snatched up and all this other stuff, and the results is when she get older, you got to get all that removed, or you might catch, kind of create cancer for yourself or things of that nature. Affect really
Same thing
affect
with
your body.
tattoos.
It's
Same
same
thing with
thing with
tattoos with
tattoos,
women.
and I
Yeah.
and I and I love tattoos. You know what I'm saying? But I had to
Not on no
stop once
women.
I realized. Oh, but I mean, I ain't gonna go. I
It
love
is what it
tattoos,
is with tattoos
right?
because at the end of the
But
day, all of the younger generation has a whole bunch of tattoos. So when they old people, that's just gonna be what old people got. A whole bunch of
you're
No, I'm
tattoos.
right,
talking about on
and
women.
that's
On
true.
women.
But
When they
I
get,
mean,
they're gonna be
even
old.
on women, yo, eventually you get too many tattoos, that shit seeping into your bloodstream. Yo, you creating problems. That shit don't just leave your body. It doesn't get removed. It goes somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that
Ink
it
poisoning.
eating it just like eating pork. You eat too much pork, yo, it's gonna go somewhere, and it ain't gonna be so. Eventually, so that's where it goes. To say it's not okay. It's not good. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
look, fellas, he talking about final thoughts, and my final thoughts right now is the word addiction, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
No, hell no. You got to expound on that a little bit. You can't just say addiction and then just
Well,
leave it
meaning
right there.
don't do too much. I'm not against a woman wearing a wig or having wig. Make the shit look natural. If you can't be natural, make it look natural. Don't go to the point where everything look plastic. If I touch your hair, it's hard at the top because you got so much paste and glue and gel and all that. It's just too much. Too fake. You do that just for a show. But when you come home, be a little bit natural.
a little bit. Not
Well, all the
my
way
fault.
natural. Yeah, you know what I
My
mean,
Well,
man.
yeah. Nah.
my final thoughts is Stanley, I appreciate you for having me on. Salute to the panel, to the chat. I might go live like in 10 minutes. If you guys want to come, I appreciate it. But
Put it
other
in the
than
back
that,
Okay.
channel.
appreciate everybody.
Put it in the back
Yeah,
channel
Dave, man.
before you leave.
And thank you for even listening and understanding where we're coming from.
Yeah, no problem.
sometimes we
It
just
was
be comparing cultures. Some, you know what I'm saying? That's why I appreciate you being up here with a different perspective and a different background, Hassan. Salute to
yeah.
you.
No, I appreciate everything. I appreciate
Yeah,
you
put
having.
it in the chat so we could click to come over there. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and get down.
I
Uh,
thought you wasn't gonna be here that long anyway, Coffee Nino. See,
Hey
you full
man,
of
but
shit.
Yeah, he did.
Been here the
but
whole
but you
damn
know what? But
time.
his show wasn't that long though. This portion of the show wasn't long. I've been with him since he was on the other platform thing that he was doing the new shit that they got going on now.
I'm talking about today, just now when you came
That's
over. You
what I'm
said
talking about. Stanley been on since he changed, he switched platform.
since Iz been on, because he's Iz sent everybody over here.
That's
Oh
true.
no, I came in
That's
after
true.
that. I woke up at 2 o'clock. I fell asleep on Ed's show, but I woke back up when Stanley came on.
Oh man, you might want to go back and watch that. That shit got good. We was talking shit about you too, Coffee.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what? I didn't.
thousand Jones cologne.
Oh shit, I didn't hear that. No, I fell asleep. I fell asleep when old girl was talking shit. Up there, and I was like, "Look, I ain't even about to argue about this." Let me. I just fell asleep.
Who when Guy got up there?
Yeah, 'cause she was about to say something about me. I'm like, I don't even know this woman. Ain't much she could say about me. But I did study her behavior. That's what I was saying, and it
Gaia,
wasn't a bad thing.
Gaia
It
be
wasn't a
coming
bad thing.
to
I'm not against her. Don't get me wrong, fellas. I'm not against her. But I noticed that when she got up, she would, go more at me than she would go at y'all. Maybe I need not to be nice.
Nah. See, nah, nigga. I tried that earlier,
I'm the
bro. I'm telling
nicest
you right
person,
now, it ain't
man.
gonna work.
I'm
Nigga,
the nicest person. Guy don't talk to me like how she talk to y'all, man.
of course, cause
Oh
y'all niggas
nah,
be letting
we
her slide. That's cause she be y'all niggas be letting her slide off with them sneak
No, no,
disses.
no, no. I don't let
I ain't
nobody
doing
fly.
that,
I
bro.
just listen to everybody talk and give everybody their point. But I don't let nobody fly
y'all rock out.
I ain't
Y'all
even
because
in
gonna
there
lie.
damn cussing each other out. I let y'all rock out.
I'm just gonna go on and put it
Because
out there.
yep.
I had a long conversation with JD on the phone today. And I said, man, I'm gonna even talk to the other fellas and just say, hey, look, I'm not gonna frequent the panels because if any of the females gonna come up and start arguing, that's a problem for me now. Because we just got rid of a bitch that's going all through the black manosphere that caused a lot of problems, and I'm not arguing with no avatar. I'm just not gonna do that. So to
Right.
keep in good grace and to be cool with people and respect opinions and respect people, I stay down in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be up on no panel arguing. See,
Do
I
you
leave that
fly?
energy
well,
You
for
stop.
hold on, Quaffy. You know, I can't be mad at her having an avatar because that's how you protect your privacy. Because on the one end,
no,
you
no,
were
I
saying
understand
something
that, but
about
you don't
protecting
talk shit
privacy
though.
too.
Yeah, but you don't talk shit because the thing
Yeah,
is, women
it's a
like
way to
that will
shut that
soak up.
down. It's a way to
But
shut
hear me
all
out.
that down.
I
Yeah,
know
you
that
see
Stanley,
how
but
fast
hear
I
me out.
got Travel One up out of here today, right, Quafanino? I ain't even had to do.
Gone.
I ain't had to say nothing
No,
wrong.
I get that, fellas. But what I'm saying is, y'all are married men. Y'all. It's crazy to have somebody on the panel that won't even show their face. You know what I'm saying? I understand privacy, but when you're a person that's trying to protect your privacy, you don't start shit because it's easy for you to throw your hand. I mean, throw the rock and hide your hand. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
It's easy for you to go at me because my lips are big and I got big teeth. And you think I'm this and that and the other thing, and I don't even know who the fuck you are.
Mm.
Nah, my thing was, yo, you throw rocks, nigga, but as soon as I get on your ass, the fellas don't try to cover, cause I got the you know how they was. Oh, he was being pampered and covered. I'm like, you don't even realize.
Coddled
A
and
lot of the
shit.
dudes coddled this shit. You don't even realize. A lot of the dudes was coddling for you. They was they was coddling. Then when I finally snapped, then it was like
Or if you're too nice, he's gay. All kind of shit. So
and
that kind of thing right there, I know what women
Well,
do.
they won't say that. I'm the nicest person on the planet.
bruh, nah, dog. I mean, listen, it'll be the. I don't have a problem with the person, man. But the part that I don't like, and it's not just her, but a lot of women is, yo, y'all ask for honesty, and then when men give y'all honesty, it don't exist. Just like it never exists. Nah, you gonna have to share. It's like, yo, how many? Yo, we walk outside and you cannot. You see this shit every day, huh? Now you gonna
Let
try
me
to
tell you
play
something, boy.
blind?
You the king. You the king though, trucker. You do need your own channel because you would be getting half of these chicks together because you don't have no filter, and dirty folks
Nah,
got an even worse filter. Not even he don't even have a. He's even worse.
Filter.
I
He
be
don't
trying
have
to
no
have
filter.
filter, but see, here's the thing though.
Dirty folks
I
actually make
have
a
a
lot of sense if you really listen to them.
Yeah, he do.
That's true.
yeah,
That's
that's
true.
what I'm
But
saying.
dirty
And
folks
it's
That's
ain't got a
true.
filter. He got a dream catcher.
so I be trying to have like I be genuine and nice when I give game and all that other stuff, man. But when I know you trying to literally intentionally give other women bad advice, which we don't need anymore today, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna sit around
It
and
be
be
how
quiet
it be
like a
how
lot
we
of
say certain
dudes.
stuff, bro. Cause you asked Guy a question right yesterday. Remember you asked what you asked her, bro? I
When
asked
she
her the
was
same
running in
exact
circles.
question. I asked her the
Mm,
same exact question in a different way. At that, oh, it was you was like something about if your man was if you if somebody was talking, your man was talking, and he told you to be quiet. He told you to shut up. Would you do it? And she was like, hell no. So I asked her the same question, and she was like,
mm,
"Yeah, I'll be quiet."
yeah, I'm not doing it.
Oh man, that's
Listen,
because
listen.
You remember
it's more
that?
of
Yeah,
a you
and you
crazy.
know what? And you know what? And that be the problem. And I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna lie. I can't. I'm not doing what other men do. I know dudes be, yeah, what I'm saying, just chilling. Even though Ron Mac is Ron Mac, but yo,
Yeah, I'm super
yeah,
player,
just
man.
talking in a more calm, calm manner. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna ask you. I'm cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah,
got a
but
cut,
sometimes
I'm
you're
not
not
putting
gonna be heard.
peroxide on it.
Sometimes you
And that's
can't be heard.
With
Sometimes you
alcohol
can't
on
be heard if you yelling because all they hearing is just a loud voice. You know, I
it.
think
Yeah, the
we
tone.
men, so we are already intimidated. We already intimidate them with our voice because it carries so much
Right.
power. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta fall. We gotta Michael Jackson ourselves a little bit when we
So
talk
in
to
other words, you have
children.
to talk like you're talking to a child.
Not like a
listen.
child, like a
See,
woman,
Yeah,
that's
women.
right.
Yep, women and children first.
Nah.
like a
See,
woman,
normally when
not a
I talk
child,
to,
but a woman. You know,
nah. The way y'all be talking to these women,
Is
y'all
anybody
be
else
talking to
gonna?
them like a
Is
child.
anybody else gonna get
What?
their final thought?
Yeah, let me just say this, y'all. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Let me say this, fellas. You right about that. About the it's your delivery, but at the same time, like even me, I'm not going to be arguing with you. You have to take me there. If you do, you better believe that. Then you probably have a video about you on the channel. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll
Oh
make an example out of you.
man,
Females.
look, I'm gonna keep it all the way. See, my brother, no, Stan, no. I will never lose an argument for real. Yeah, I be so reserved on here, but
I
for
like that.
real, I can't lose an argument, especially not with a woman. I go off. I put
Yeah,
tears to a person's eye.
I'm the king, and he's the crown prince of not giving a fuck about what you're talking about.
You
That's
hear
right.
me? But I just do it. I'm just different. I'm just laid
Yeah,
back with it. That's the
yeah.
only difference. I'm just laid back with it.
See,
But I can turn
that's what
up
I'm
and
saying.
snap
Like,
now.
yeah,
I
ain't
mainly
nothing
do
wrong
it.
with that.
I only talk louder to the fellas when they get out the way.
I ain't even heard you get loud yet, though, bro. And that takes control.
Nah.
I'm the same way too. I know how to do that. I know how to ignore. I do.
So
because no
you
one
gotta
pissed
keep
him
it like
off
that.
yet. Not yet.
Um, yeah,
Ain't
it's
nothing wrong
hard.
with
It's
that.
hard to do that, but it ain't.
Me
I
too.
think about it. I think about it at the moment
Mm,
first. I get real quiet and think about it. I snap in my head, and I just sit back and I be like, you know what? Don't
It
even
ain't even
worry
worth
about it.
it.
You know what? Don't
but hold
even
up,
Yeah.
worry
Ron
about it.
Mac. Hold on now. I
Great
do hold
show,
up now.
Stanley,
I
and
do
thank
give
you,
voice.
brother.
I'm sorry.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
My bad.
All right, Hassan. No, you good, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate
I
you coming
Cool,
appreciate
up.
it.
man.
You
All
sent
right,
it in the
y'all. I'm
bag,
about to leave
Hassan?
too.
Yeah, I send it. Hopefully, we see you in my channel after this. But I appreciate everything.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right, fellas. All right.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Final thoughts is
yeah, nah, what you about to say?
final thoughts is um I think black men miss the power, the true power of black women, which was natural, was the true naturalness. You know, we
Yeah,
definitely missed that, dog. You know,
yeah,
tired of waking up, crying, looking up to the side on our pillows is mashed up with makeup and hair falling out that's not even yours. You know what I'm saying? So that's yeah, we don't like that. Or so
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty much it, man. But uh, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Later.
yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
Salute.
Appreciate you. What you got, Ron, man?
Man, I ain't got nothing, man. Y'all make sure y'all speak facts before y'all speak. Especially when you typing. How can you type something wrong? You cannot type misinformation. All it took with me was like probably like 11 words to get Travel One to not talk no more. And then she mad. Ron Mac turned on me too. You turned on yourself. But all right. Much love, brother. Be blessed, be careful. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to Hassan. I'm gonna head over there and see what he talking about, man. I might just what's his name, just listen in.
Yeah, yeah. Corey, I
Salute
think
to
Corey on too, man.
Corey as hell, man.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll chop it. I'm gonna try to chop it up with both of them. At least, you know, drop by their channels. You know what I'm saying? Show some love.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But I
But for
appreciate you
sure,
coming
brother.
up. I appreciate everybody in the chat for coming through too. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the road now, but
Oh,
I
word.
do appreciate. Yeah, I do appreciate y'all coming through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who hit the cash app, Miss CJD, the JDs. You know what I'm saying? Israel Mills, Ron Mack. Even though Ron Mack sent his on behalf of the Send Travel on the Flight Fund. That's what's up. But Travel, you'll be back soon. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Rod
Caramel
Real
Drip, you ain't
said,
know me and Stan was brother. Listen, we might have to say this. That's my real brother.
yeah, that's my blood brother.
Yeah, we might
So,
seem like we the complete opposite or something for when it comes to certain things, but yeah, that's my big brother. I don't have to do all. I don't. That's why I don't have to talk that much. I don't have to snap that much because he gonna do it for me anyway. That's always been his position to snap.
my MO come to your ass.
Hmm.
And who the
All
hell
three
you
of
been
us.
telling? Who you been telling I've been goddamn standing on the motherfucking roof with my shirt off my arm from?
Oh man, bruh. I was talking about that time when the whole school wanted to fight me. I
Yeah,
said,
but you
boy,
goddamn.
they get here on top of the roof. Remember that little roof, the roof right there by
Oh yeah, I know. That little
yeah.
baseball. It was a little baseball house.
Yeah. The whole
Yeah,
school coming that way. This nigga up there looking
little
like
storage for
Superman.
the little storage for the baseball bats and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
what
said,
the fuck? Y'all niggas think y'all finna jump my motherfucking brother?
yeah, we had real niggas come out that motherfucker from the neighborhood. Y'all ain't about to do that, none of that. None of that. But salute to you, brother. Much love, man. I'll catch you on whatever we about to go to. Just let me know where you at, man. We'll try to hit up both of those fellas, man. Much love. Much love to everybody out here, man. Salute.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop. I'm go check. Damn, Ron Mack didn't bounce. But I'm about to go check Corey out because I know he already had his podcast going, and I'm gonna jump over there to Hassan. But I'll catch y'all on the flip side, man. I appreciate y'all coming through to check me out. This has been another episode of the motherfucking truth, and I'm out.